Testing. Testing. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, all right. How are you doing?
Good. Very good. You excited?
Kind of excited, kind of nervous, honestly.
No
It's
reason
just,
to be nervous.
well, the stakes, though. How about you? Excited?
Yeah.
Not nervous from the sounds of it.
No, it's good to be
It's just a me
back.
thing, I guess.
That's okay.
Oh
my God, I have
to
to reopen everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. I need to know what I can do.
Oh, true.
I got like 10 reference sheet open on the page, and I can't hold them all in my brain at once.
That's okay. We're all making it up as we go along anyways. None of us remember anything.
Hmm.
We're not that organized. Luckily, Karen is just a barbarian, so all I do is hit things. I don't have to remember spells.
Lucky. I got spells and shifts and forms, and I'm all over the fucking place.
Oh no.
I'm a druid. I got tons of shit. I'm a druid and the green. Fuck me.
Oh, no. Yeah.
It's great, but I'm scared. I feel like I'm gonna get a question of why didn't you do the thing? I feel like I forgot I could do the thing.
Forgot that was an option. Yeah.
Yes.
Constantly.
Yeah.
God, I also haven't opened this laptop in a while, and it has like 100 million updates that it wants to do.
Oh no! Right now.
Please.
Shit! I hate that. It's like
It's
a
like,
not
I'm gonna
now
restart.
computer. Yeah. Like, this is not gonna happen this very moment. Excuse me.
You've waited this long, you're gonna have to wait a little longer.
Yeah, it's like, I hate it when the computer thinks it knows better than me as to what it's supposed to do, and it's like, no, I have this task today. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And the worst part is it's like it's a fairly old MacBook Air. It has like no space on it, so I have to like if it wants to like do like an actual update,
You'll
I
have to
like,
take a
move
bunch of
things
stuff
off.
out. Ew. Ew. Good luck.
I found a way. I like just move like all the apps onto like an external hard drive and then like move them back after it's done. Because like there's not enough space to like download the installation plus like all my other stuff.
Mm,
You know, that's yeah, the reality of.
Sorry, I was late. I was making us themed cocktails. I got a Dungeons and Dragons cocktail book, and so
Oh my god.
Oh, hell
for
yeah.
the night, I was like, I'm gonna make one. I found this one. It's like cherry brandy and vodka and coconut water and lime and stuff.
Oh my god, that sounds delightful.
Nice.
But I'm here now. I appreciate it.
I got me some chamomile tea because I feel like with the accent and getting back into my throat might get wrecked, so I thought something calming and anti-inflammatory would be helpful.
Understandable.
I'm not peeing, I'm just.
My god.
I think she's taking your cocktail idea to the next level. Let's make a pitcher.
Sparkling water.
Let's make a punch.
Oh yeah, sparkling water, totally.
Spilling everywhere.
Oh no! You don't need to hold it like a foot above what you're pouring it into. You know that, right?
It doesn't matter. Still everywhere. All right, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Real frothy sound and piss. I hate to hammer on about it, but damn.
It's got some fluff, some texture.
It sounded like somebody was rocking a line of white lightning real quick.
Don't you just love a textured piss?
God.
Sharon, did you miss us?
Niagara Falls.
Oh, totally. He 100% missed us. Fuck, how do I change my picture on Roll20? I still look like fucking Firefell after all this time. My God.
I still haven't figured it out. So.
Actually, I do know how. So you exit out of the game to like the main Roll20 home screen or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Click on your account, your name over in the right-hand corner, and go to My Profile.
Uh-huh.
You'll see the picture on the left. Just go up to the top right of that picture and click Change Image, and you can re-upload whatever one's most relevant.
Oh my God.
Yee.
The more
Good
you
to
know.
know. Knowing is half the
It
battle
really
and all that.
just did that for Krugen.
I
Makes
forgot.
sense.
I do have it set. I need to change my actual character toggle. So we good. Everything cool.
All good in the hood.
So how's everyone else doing? It feels like it's been like a million years.
It's been
Has
a
been
while.
years.
Yeah.
Doing good. I went to the beach yesterday and got like 3rd-degree burns on my butt from the
Wait,
sun.
you guys are
Delightful.
still in Australia, aren't you? Crazy to think about.
I know. We are still here.
It sounds like it may be making it harder to aim your piss.
Oh my God.
Well, they are upside down over there, so yeah. It gets
Yeah,
real
but
tricky.
it does.
I was thinking more about avoiding the burns, but that works too.
No, they're upside down. That's why it's hard.
Tamaki the Yellow over here talking about piss again.
Hey.
Okay. You weren't
Really into
here for
piss.
this, but I need to share something with Tengu, which is one of my favorite fucking moments. This happened, I think, in our first game before we were ever doing the Iron Lords game, I think. And I was talking about how I had like movie nights with a friend, and we came up with this term where it's like if you're watching a movie and like a character uses the bathroom on screen or makes a reference to go into the bathroom too much, we refer to it as like a piss-heavy movie, and it was just an inside joke between us. It was just like an us thing, and then Jordan decided to Google piss-heavy movie, and then was surprised when piss porn came up, and we were all like, what are you doing?
No, don't do that.
I'm unconvinced that this actually happened. I don't remember this at all. What the
It
fuck?
wasn't you, it was other Jordan. It was
Other Jordan.
not you.
Oh, okay, right. I'm like, what? Doesn't sound like something I do.
How drunk was I?
Explain it. I'm
He was
just like
into
this
it.
isn't a known thing. This is a thing between me and one other person in our private Discord server where we're watching like Eat of Chucky or some stupid shit. Like
Now it's being shared to the internet, so if this takes off, it might become a new Google term.
piss heavy movie.
Heavy movies. Oh,
Is this
it'll
part
take over
streamed?
that
I
porn
think
category.
Theron actually starts it when we like start the game proper.
Some of this
I hope-
banter shows up at the start sometimes.
Sometimes.
I have noticed. Yeah, it's there. Look what you've done.
Real fans remember the piss heavy movie when it first came out. This is just
Shut us out in the comments section.
Hey.
If you want more piss-heavy content.
Oh no, don't. Oh, God.
Oh,
Talk about P&D over here.
Oh, snap.
God.
You're in for a good time.
Shout out to Brina. Hi, Brina.
Hey,
Is it
Brina.
for us to go on a mission to try and kill your ass? Are you amped? Are you hyped?
There she is.
We've got excitement and typos, which further heightens the excitement.
It's gonna be fun because I know we're eventually gonna get to a point that you're gonna get to show up again.
Don't be great.
Like-
I feel like you know more about this than you're letting on, because you were planning the setup to this whole campaign behind the scenes. I wish I could see your DMs with Theron and like all the back and forth that I'm sure was going on.
Hey guys, I feel a hail coming on.
Hail, travelers.
Oh, how
Hey!
Back.
What a
Good
sense.
to be back.
I am glad to finally be back with D&D. It has been a few months since I've even played D&D, and it has been probably about a year and a bit since the last Iron Lords campaign. And somehow we are on season 4 of the Iron Lords. Isn't that crazy?
It's
Wild.
it is crazy.
Felt different.
So,
Built to last.
welcome to the Iron Lords: A Shattered Realm. 2 years have passed since the Iron Lords last marched to war. In that time, Dom Gurum has been reforged again. Its walls strengthened, its forges roaring, and its people hardened by the scars of Tsutsiko's last attack. Once a city on the brink of ruin, it now stands as a bastion of strength, its banners flying high, and its name spoken with respect across Kaltesh. But power breeds attention, and attention breeds danger. Ord has grown wary of Dom Gurum's rising influence. King Gorlston, ever suspicious of unchecked military might, has begun restricting trade routes, citing security concerns over Fey corruption. In truth, he sees the Iron Lords as a threat, warriors without a king, a force too great to control. There are rumors that Ordean spies walk among the merchants of Dom Gurum, watching, waiting. Kotlheim, ever pragmatic, has taken a different approach. Their diplomats speak of alliances, of shared interests, of opportunities in the wake of Feywild upheaval. The Iron Lords, they claim, could be more than a fortress. They could be a kingdom, a dangerous suggestion, one that tempts some and alarms others. Daldarim, your direct southerly neighbor, is bound to Dom Gurum by ancient pacts, has remained a cautious ally. Dwarves send weapons, metal, and armor, yet their price is steep. Whispers tell of Daldarim forging secret agreements elsewhere, but as of yet unknown. The kingdom of Phelan has remained distant, though their merchants still come to trade. Ever watchful, ever neutral, Phelan does not interfere, yet their fleets grow stronger, their soldiers more disciplined. They prepare for something, though no one can say what. Matabatua, home of the Golden Bank, watches with keen interest. The wealth of Dom Gurum has swelled, and with it, influence of those who control its coin. Some among the merchant princes seek closer ties, while others fear what a war-driven economy might bring to their vaults. And finally, in Escarak, the warlords have taken notice of the Iron Lord's expansion. Talk of war is on the air again, but your diplomats have so far been able to assuage the Escarakian fears. Bribes go a long way. Yet despite all these shifting tides, one truth remains. The Dark Queen's power grows. 2 months ago, a scouting party crossed the Vale, tasked with establishing a foothold in Falialiasta, a once great city now lying in ruin. They sent word of a survivor's refuge, where Halran, a determined leader of High and Low Fae, marshals what's left of his people. Now, the Iron Lords prepare for their own journey into the Feywilds. The fortress they've been building atop the shattered remnants of Faleliasta will serve as their staging ground, a bulwark against the unknown. Tsutsiko, now called the Dark Queen, has gathered her power. The courts of winter and summer lay fallen, their archfey slain, their lands twisted. Only Raynath's sealed realm remains untouched, protected by ancient wards that even Tsutsiko cannot yet break. But as her power grows, that barrier weakens, and with it the last hope of the Feywilds. The Iron Lords stand at a threshold of a world in peril. Their path leads into the heart of the Feywilds, where Tsutsiko's corruption festers. Forgotten powers stir, and the fate of realms, both Fey and mortal, hang in balance.
Ew.
And we start at the palace of Dom Garoom.
Oh my gosh.
In the throne room, Zuglag sits on one of the 5 thrones, and Tamaki has a pack on over her shoulder and is having one last final word with some of the council members. Yormund is currently speaking and says, "Look, it's not like it's a problem, but I still think that we shouldn't let it be known that the Iron Lords aren't here. No offense, Lord Zuglag, but you are not the strongest of the Iron Lords, and we need our protectors."
Yeah, none taken, eh? I mean, I do still have that combat allergy.
Exactly.
I agree. I hope that you know that. Like, ultimately, I agree that it's probably a good idea that not everyone knows that we're, out of the house. It's like when you go on vacation and you have someone show up and like leave a light on or something, right? So that way no one breaks in. Like it's just like that.
Yes, exactly. But it was just last week that you were disagreeing with this plan.
Did I? Out of character, did I do that?
Yes.
I don't.
Oh shit!
We're knocking the dust off, guys.
Was that me?
I'm so sorry.
Back to it.
Genuinely did not remember that. It's been a bit. My apologies.
It's understandable, but with Eskorak talking about war again, we can't let it seem that we're weak.
I mean, No, I get it. It definitely it makes sense. I've come around on the idea. Zuggy talked to me about it, in private, and I was being a bit too stubborn about it, and I understand.
Well, I'm glad we're on the right page. Is there anything else that last minute that you need to tell us before you leave? Zuglag has the sending stone that you can commune with him with once per day.
Oh, I'm gonna abuse the hell out of that.
Yeah, try not to be all right. I mean, like once a day.
It's just not to be all like mushy or whatever, but like I understand why you're not coming with us. It's a good idea to not have everyone in there in case something goes wrong, and we don't want to be worried about you and having to look after you all the time, but still just, I'm going to miss you, okay?
Oh, Tamaki, you're after me own heart here. Don't worry about it. I mean, how hard is it to run a kingdom by yourself, eh? Besides, Yorman can probably let it be known that despite the fact that Bast is going with you, we could do a little rumor mongering that Bast is blending in with the populace and keeping an eye on things, eh? That might help assuage a bit.
I don't think it's well known that he is a shapeshifter.
Yeah, I always forget about that. Right, okay, it's just me.
Should we write that? Should we write that down? Just like a post-it note in front of you that hey.
Rhoda Jade Thane is like holding her head in her hand, and she's like, does he really have to be the one who stays? Couldn't like Gulgurn stay? He seems a little more level-headed.
You could have Karen.
I agree with you. Gulgurn is very, very level-headed, but when I talk to him about it, he also feels like he has investment in this and wants to see it through.
Again, no offense, Lord Zuglag.
Give me a little credit. I mean, come on, I'm not going to be that bad. All I have to do is keep from burning the place down. I'm sure I'll be all right.
Just let us handle the day-to-day, yes?
Yeah, of course. Unless I got to do the better.
Wonderful.
Consider it more like a vacation than anything else, and time in the Feywild is screwy. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be gone for like a month, but for you it'll be like 2 days. Who knows?
I'm sure nothing will ever go wrong in the Feywild at all. You guys will be great. You get your pampered spa treatment. You'll be right back, and everything will be hunky dory. I'm sure to be fine.
Absolutely. And I don't think there's anything else that I have to say or impart. I trust all of you implicitly, and I'm sure that you'll help Zuggy out with whatever he needs. So I suppose I should start heading out.
Yes, I believe the others are still a bit scattered throughout the castle, getting last-minute supplies and things like that. And
Okay, no worries.
while that conversation is happening, we're going to scroll down to Tengen and Krugen.
Ooh.
Tengen?
Tengu and Krugen.
Thank you.
You guys are down here. Trix Mix is standing outside with you guys. She's saying, I know that Bite Size wanted to be here, but she's busy with the latest supply train to the Feywilds.
Right, understandable. Thank you for what you're doing right now. I'm just kind of like looking around at the buildings, kind of even at like I always feel so much smaller in front of these kinds of buildings, even though I'm already small, and I'm just like, buildings come with rules, and rules are not fun.
Quite frankly, the supplies are the least that they could do after everything they've put us through.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's more just about getting the damn thing done now.
Are we sure about this, kid?
Are you talking to me?
No, not you. The Tengu. Are we sure about getting the Iron Lords in on this? I mean, this is their damn fault in the first place.
Right, so we should give them a chance to rectify it, should we not? Tamaki was a good ally throughout the whole situation as well. We were communicating back and forth through that whole thing. So, like, at the very least, I trust her. Even more than... I mean, that's fair. We... Seeing as our own party, we had some heads butting against each other.
Especially not Tamaki. But it is what it is, and we need, as much as it pains me to admit it, we need their help to get this done. So...
But Tamaki is really the greatest.
Yeah.
She'll be right on your side. Don't you worry about it. She kicks everyone's ass.
I'm sure there'll be some ass kicking involved, that's for damn sure.
Alright, no, let's not get us all pumped up early. We've got to save that.
I'm capable of keeping my priorities in order, all right?
I know. Like I said, trust you more so than even some others from our original group. So let's keep our eye on the prize. Let's keep our eye on the job.
Fine.
Oh my God, there she is.
Oh, there you guys are. Hello. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, Trix. How are you?
Oh, I'm great.
I'm gonna miss you. We're gonna have a get together when we get back. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll throw a huge party.
Fantastic.
Goblin Town will be bopping.
Oh. I'm just gonna miss all the goblins. I wish I could have more time to go say a formal goodbye, but I mean, we've been putting this thing off for long enough, you know?
That's fair.
You're gonna keep checking in on Zuggy while we're gone, though, right?
Oh yeah, I'll keep him in line. Don't you worry.
Good. Tengu, Krugen, hello, good morning.
I nod and give a slight wave.
Krugen just kind of stares at you, doesn't say anything.
Right, so how about we gather the rest of us?
Definitely, yes. Bye, Trix, bye.
She's like waving as she's walking backwards.
Tell Bite Size that we're gonna have a meal when I get back.
Okay, we'll do.
I'll
You
make
guys stay
sure.
safe.
Is it
She's
weird that I
amazing.
trust that kid to do a better job of running this place than the one they got running this place?
Trix is very, very competent.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so who else is coming with?
Basically every other Iron Lord other than Zuglag. So Karen and Bast and Gulgurn and us.
All right, where can we find them?
Good question. Would I know that, Farron?
I'm gonna switch viewpoints here.
Okay, fair.
I'm gonna go down here to Karen. Karen has been stuffing some sacks with food, and Guillaume is trying his best to give her pairings to go with the things that she's taking. He's like, "No, please, you can take this cheese. It'll go much better with that."
I told you 50 times it's not going to last in the bag. We don't have refrigeration.
We don't have refrigeration in here. What do you mean?
In a cold room, you numbskull.
Well, yes, but you go to Feywild. There's winter, right?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been to the Feywilds, have you?
Oh, no, I just know a dark, shadowy, cold place.
God.
But what about this harder cheese? It lasts longer. It go much better.
Fine.
And
I'll
then
take
take
the
some of these
goddamn
sausages.
cheese.
I need you to be
Oh my
well
God.
fed. You need to come back properly, okay?
We'll be fine. Oh, God. I'll just take the sausages and that's it. That's done. I'm done with you.
You must
be
make sure to be well fed.
rid-
Can't have you
You
dying.
have like a feeding cake or something, buddy? Oh, God.
He's like, doesn't know what to say. And he's kind of just like looking at staring at everyone else who's staring at him. He's like, gotta go yell at them now.
I do
Hold
not
on a
have that
second.
cake.
I'm going to take this pie with me. I think that's much needed.
Yes, take the pie. Take all the pies. They all
Don't tell
belong
me
to
what to
you.
do. You don't own me. Fucking
All right.
Mama.
While you're
Friends.
walking back, we go over to Gulgurn, who has been poring over the library with Fitrith, looking for any information on the Feywilds and like things that are there. But you guys have not actually been able to find much information, probably because everything in the library is very outdated, unfortunately, still. And Fitrith is like, look, I don't think we're going to find anything here anymore, Gulgurn, and I think you have to go.
Hey, you're probably right. Don't think many people wild anymore to write novels, as it were.
You're so quiet.
You're so quiet.
Yeah, sorry, Will. Your mic's coming out real quiet right now.
I thought my hearing was going, but not that quickly.
Oh,
No, still
Still
quiet.
really
So
quiet.
far away.
Maybe move closer to the mic.
Wait for it.
I mean, that bound to happen for a session back after how long?
Yeah,
Staring
I know.
intently at books, flipping pages.
It's got a mouthful of that pink
Oh.
beard.
You somehow got more quiet.
Jeez, yeah.
I have you at 200%. I can barely hear you.
Are we supposed to already have our little you know how we have the little panel at the bottom where it's
Macros?
like,
Yes.
has
You have to go
the
enable them.
macros.
The button beside
okay,
the cogwheel is your macros. You just have to put in bar.
Okay, cool.
Everyone should have their
there it is.
macros.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Thank you for the reminder.
It's been
Sorry,
a little bit.
where is it with the cogwheel?
Top.
It's the three
Like
little
the-
octagons.
Yeah, the top right-hand corner.
Don't click on
Okay.
the cogwheel. Click on the one to the left of the cogwheel.
Okay, thank you.
I've got so many fucking macros. Holy shit.
Unless you're Krugen, who
No.
has 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, speak
don't
again,
know.
Will.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got so many. I forgot.
Somehow
Oh
even
god.
quieter.
I've got like 50,000 abilities.
Wow, don't rub it in or anything. Okay.
More
While-
that.
While
Not for
Gulgrin's
bragging, more
figuring
for
his
overwhelmed.
while Gulgrin's figuring out his stuff, we're gonna move on.
Hello?
Oh my god, there he
Oh,
is.
there you go. There it is.
Welcome back.
That is your note.
Going back to
Call
Gulgrin.
call me the IT guy. For some reason, the mic volume in like my sound settings was at 17 instead of 100.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
okay, yeah, that'll
That'll
do
do
it.
it.
Fuck.
Don't know why that was happening. Anyways,
I can hear you now. I feel like I had a small spell of auditory problems. Must have been my
perhaps, the
fault.
wax is building up
That's
slightly.
quite possible. I make my own candles, you know.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's a little side hustle.
The Shrek 1 moment brought to you by Thurn.
Anyway, yeah, I don't think we're going to find much here, Gulgrin. It's the information on the Feywilds has always been hard to come by, and I think what your scouting party brought back last month is probably about as much information as we're going to get.
I don't think too many people are going into the Feywild to do scouting reports, surveys, and the such.
Agreed. Although you are of a intellectual man, see if you could figure out any sort of rhyme or reason or pattern to the time fluctuations that go on between here and there.
I can try. I will see what the adventurers that were in there have to say about it. They know more than we do.
But I don't think they experience the time fluctuation the same way, because the time passes in general differently there than it does here. As an outside observer, having contact to the outside, you'd be the only one who'd know how the time is passing differently.
Perhaps they'll have some insight anyways.
Maybe. But make sure you don't die, lad, eh?
I'll do my best. Beatrice, thank you.
And as Gulgrin heads over, we move up to Bast, who is currently lying in bed, playing a flute.
Everyone else is doing the serious prep, and he's over here just doing a ditty.
That might be serious prep. It's like hyping. Come on, I threw you a bone.
It's fucking good.
fantastic.
It's the
Oh,
best. I've been practicing.
Serious prep.
Put the flute down and walk over to my mirror and kind of look around, make sure nobody's coming to the door, and quickly just turn into Drakkar and just kiss my muscles.
I'm sorry, that is the
And
wrong
then-
person, my friend.
And then I want to walk down, and I would like to go talk to my friend Garuz.
Okay.
Garuz, how's it going?
Oh, hey there. How's it going? I hear you're going on a big adventure.
I think it's time that we have to leave. How's your training been going?
Oh, pretty good. Vitrith has leveled me up to be an apprentice now.
I'm so happy for you.
My training is going well. I can do more than just make butterflies now. Hey, watch.
Oh yeah?
And he like shoots a firebolt across the room.
Whoa!
Damn.
I know, I'm getting pretty confident.
Well, I'm glad you're going to be here to help look after everything. I have a bit of a favor to ask of you.
Yes, my lord.
Nobody can know. But for the last, it's probably been a year and a half. Once a fortnight, when Zugleg is asleep, I sneak into his room and I bathe him. Do you?
Where is this going?
It's for the good of the kingdom. Like, it just, the trade relations have been going so much better since the smell has been going down.
Is there no one else you could ask to do this?
It's a magical task.
Is it though?
It is. I'm so sorry. I told you it was a big favor.
I don't know if I can do that. I'm not sneaky. I don't have the magic to be able to do it invisibly or something like that.
You're strong.
No, I'm not.
You're skilled.
Barely.
You know, I've seen you do prestidigitation. It's basically just that, but instead of butterflies, it's soap and lavender.
Do you know how long it would take me to prestidigitate his entire body?
It takes hours.
I know.
I'm so. Look. You're our only hope.
Okay.
It's a good roll.
I guess. If it's for the good of the kingdom.
Go up, give him a hug. Thank you, my friend. And then I'm going to walk out to the front of the castle.
He's just kind of like standing there, disassociating.
Oh no.
It's a big favor.
God.
I thought you were going to say you're going to like go into his
someone
room
who's
and like
devoted to the kingdom, devoted to the
tighten his
cause.
clothes a little bit every day, so he thinks he's getting really fat.
All right, so Karen walks up to the group. Bast walks up to the group.
Hey, here they are. Hello. I would like you to meet Tengu and Krugen and wait, you guys have already met. Have you met?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
There's a voice telling me that says yes. So
We've been here for a month.
Oh.
There's a lot of
God.
faces in the castle. I'm sorry.
Well, clearly we made a great impression.
Well, that's on you, sweetheart.
Don't
Sure.
take it personally.
Right.
Karen can be a little bit abrasive.
Again, I
Right,
know
well.
I've been here for a month.
Whew.
Are you excited? Come on, it's gonna be fun.
You know, I think you might have misunderstood what the Feywild is if you think this is going to be fun.
Well, maybe.
I've done a
Karen,
lot of
that's
drugs.
danger. Okay. No, you say your thing. Say
Drugs.
what you're gonna say.
I thought I was expecting the word research to come out, not drugs.
No, I'm not the brain of the group.
That's for sure.
You know what?
No, but I know
At
it's
least
for
I
their
can
food.
read now, okay?
Right,
It's true.
That's
We are
great.
so screwed.
Shockingly, he
No.
was the literate one out of the group.
So, because he's a bard and he's a wild magic bard, sometimes the magic goes screwy, and there was a good couple months there where he did some intense magic and he lost the ability to read, but he's better now.
Oh, well,
Right, well,
my heart
I mean-
doth flutter away.
He also turned into a potted plant at one time.
we don't need to judge people off of what they know or what they don't know. I grew up in the woods and didn't read till I was 14.
Oh.
It took me a while because people get like it wasn't until I was being forced to be civilized that I actually figured out how that thing works. So it takes some time to figure things out sometimes. It's fine.
Is it? My
At
ex
the
was a
moment,
librarian.
self-improvement is important. What are we even talking about? Is everyone here or are we missing someone still?
We're waiting on Gulgurn.
Alright. I'm gonna keep my eye out for the pink.
Oh, I was supposed to be up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just like waiting in the hall. He turns around and sees everyone like gathered. He's like, oh.
Too busy dapping up the guards.
Yep.
How's the meeting place wrong again?
Right, hello.
Hello. Apologies, I thought we were meeting down by the entrance.
I sort of got stopped here, and then I didn't think to keep going down the hall because I just figured everyone would see like the group, and then we would whatever. Is everyone
It's
ready
really
to go?
embarrassing.
As ready
Ready
as we
as we'll
can
ever
be.
be.
Hey, great
pockets,
minds.
keys, wallet. I think I'm good.
It's concerning that you think
Oh.
like me. Sims.
What is with the self-esteem of the people in this group?
We've
You'd
been
be
through
surprised.
a lot, and Karen keeps us humble.
Oh, yeah, but
Amen.
not. You don't need to be crushed into the ground. Just aware, yes.
The Iron Lords barely function as people.
Yeah.
Very
Great.
true.
Mhm.
For
I
some
just, like-
reason, we're leaving the least functional one in charge.
Yeah. I'm just making a heavy eye contact with Krugen, going like, in terms of his statement from before, like, yeah, maybe this wasn't a great idea.
I'm just kind of giving you a right kind of look.
Yeah, small shrug, eyebrows move.
Karen's like looking between you two, going, "What's that face supposed to be?"
We're friends.
Krugen just looks at you with his mangled half of a face, and he's like, "What face?"
What are you calling you people?
Cringe.
I mean, really, we're going to have plenty of time to talk when we get in there. I feel like we should, make moves. I'm sure there's going to be lots of travel and lots of time for more awkward silence and uncomfortableness.
I can't wait.
Yay!
Lovely. Alright.
As you guys walk into the main entrance hall, you hear some shouting coming from the entrance, and one of the stewards is like trying to explain something, and you hear a voice coming from beyond that's like, "You have to let me in. I have to talk to them." So, madam, we are not accepting people today.
Oh, I see who that is.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Oh my
Bow
God.
chicka wow wow.
Oh.
Look, I have important things to tell them.
I'm sure she
like
does.
like I've said, madam,
So-
we are not
Can I hold on before you do? Can I hear who it is at this point? Being this close.
You recognize the voice, but it's been about 2.5 years since you've seen her.
Oh my
So
gosh. Okay. Okay,
it
so
would be
it'll
like
it'll take a
like
it'll take a
you
minute to click. So
yeah.
so Tamaki walks up and is just like, "What seems to be the problem? We're still here right now. I think that." And then I see her, and I'm like,
Like a slow
she's like
breeze.
she's like mid like gesturing with her arms and talking, sees you and just kind of stops. She's like,
Flower petals blowing
look,
through the
Hi.
air.
I need to talk to you.
"Sure, of course we can talk. It's been a really long time. What do you need?"
Can I come
Does she
in?
need a room?
Like
Yeah, of course. Come in,
Great.
please.
And she,
let her
like,
in.
she like shoulders past the steward, and she's like, "Right, look, I know it's been a long time, and we haven't seen each other in a long time. It is what it is. But that's not the reason I'm here, okay? So
Okay.
it's I've made some bad decisions in the past, year or so, and I've come in with some bad people. And it's I've this group, they're a bit of the zealotous kind, and I overheard that there is going to be a plot to assassinate you, pointing at Tamaki, and then she turns at Tengu, and you. And look, I just had to get here, and I broke away the first chance I could, and I had to warn you. And yeah,
Oh my gosh. So who's specific? Do you know like who specifically?
kind of. So I don't know who will be doing it, obviously, but so this group that I fell in with, they call themselves the Sons of Honor, and they I got recruited by them in Doldarim. I was kind of working in the Undercity a little. I was short on cash, but I lost some bets, had some debts to pay, and well, one thing led to another. That I was. Regardless, Sons of Honor, they're this semi-religious group who believe themselves to be kind of the guardians against tyranny, and as far as I know, they're headquartered somewhere in the mountains of Phelan. In Doldarim, it's some like arm branch, and I was sent here with some other people to set up an arm in your city, and I overheard some things that I wasn't supposed to overhear, and well, here I am. Oh, and they know you're going to the Feywilds, and that's what they're planning on doing.
Oh, I was just
Are
gonna
they-
say like, oh, we aren't gonna be here.
And
So it's
right,
fine,
yes,
but-
and sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained, but the reason they're going after you two is because they believe the Seven are heretical false gods, and
Oh.
gathering power to overtake the land.
Okay, that's not at all what we want to do. Like at all. Like,
Look,
the
I
main
get
thing
it,
that we want.
and
No, I'm okay. Sorry, you keep talking.
no, it's okay.
Are they planning on coming into the Feywilds and coming after us that way?
As far as I know, they're already there.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
so it's like they're ready and waiting, and we're probably going to walk into like a
Right.
trap.
Is
I
there a way we can
don't know the
change our
details.
placement of arrival?
I don't know.
From my understanding of it, we have like the one portal that takes us to like the one place.
Yeah, it doesn't really work like that.
This definitely complicates things. I mean, I completely understand your position. You weren't supposed to overhear this, and you weren't even supposed to be here telling us this, so it's not like you can go back, and especially if you do go back.
Yeah,
One.
on
tell
that,
us
Alright,
what you
firstly,
I know that
thank
things
you.
are awkward between us, but can I stay at the castle for now? I don't want to
Yeah.
die.
No, I don't want you to die. Even after everything that happened between us, I hope that I would never ever want that.
She gives kind of like a shy smile, and just like thank you.
No, of course.
Do you two want to like go and
absolutely.
share a moment or something?
She gives Karen like the most deadpan stare.
Alright,
Well,
well,
honestly, yeah. Can we step over here for a minute? Actually, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And we go like up far enough away that like that we're not gonna be easily overheard by the group.
Okay.
I really appreciate you doing this. Like you coming to tell us. Like you definitely did not have to do that, and especially after how everything shook out the way that it did, I very much appreciate it. And I mean, you can definitely stay here as long as you want. I'll make sure to tell someone before we go, and you can talk to Zuglag is staying behind. He's staying here, and he'll put you up in whatever room you want, and everything will be taken care of. And even though we won't be here, it'll still be hard as hell for someone to get in here and go after you.
She puts a hand on like your arm, and she's like, I do really appreciate that. And it's not that I didn't want to ever come back, and but it's I just thought it best that I stay away after things that happened between us, and I don't want you to die, and I don't want the 7 to die, and I'm not really
No.
a part of their group for ideological reasons. I was there for the money.
Well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I mean, if that's, what you felt like you had to do at the time, it makes sense. But I think that now, you can stay here as long as you want, and I don't think you're gonna have to worry about money anymore. I hate the idea that you felt like you had to go do something like that. We can find, some sort of work around here that's better and not dangerous, and you won't have to feel like you're forced to do something like that again. Because, this feels like super cliche. Like I'm about to go on this dangerous mission and there's people going after me and whatever, but like I still miss you sometimes. And not like explicitly like that. I mean just we had a lot of good times and good conversation. And
Yeah,
there's times I'm walking
agree.
around the castle garden sometimes, and I remember the times that we walked around the castle garden and talked about things. And
Yeah, in even my darkest times, I always thought of you.
really,
Yeah, you were kind of the shining moment in my life, that of string of shit.
Aw.
But
I hope you know that the way that I responded that night, I regret it all the time. All the time. Like it doesn't matter the logic or the reasoning or what I was feeling at the time. It's just there was a much better way to handle that, and I handled it terribly. And I feel like I never got to apologize properly. So it's just I'm really sorry.
you see, like tears are like welling up in her eyes, and she's like, "Thank you for saying that. It does mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate that you're letting me stay here."
Of course. Of course. Stay as long as you want, and then when we come back, because I will come back. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't
I
let them
will
kill
come
you.
back. And no, of course not. Are you kidding me? I mean, you've seen me fight. I'll take them all down.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but they
And then we
don't fight
can.
the same way. Like you're a great fighter hand to hand, but when everyone's got to sleep.
Oh, can you give us like any other like information
I
before we
just know
go?
that
Like
they like
about
to use assassins in the night. They're not the
assassins in the
direct
night?
confrontational kind.
I guess we'll just have to make sure that we take really, really careful watch. But thank you for all of this information. It means so much, and I'm looking forward to getting to come back now. I felt like there was so much, shit on my plate I was gonna have to deal with, but just, knowing I'm gonna get to come back and see you and make sure that, you're okay and figure out whatever job you can do around here, it'll be nice. It'll be really
She
nice.
like gives you a friendly punch on the shoulder, and she's like, "All right, now go on. Now you got work to do."
I pretend when she punches me in the shoulder, I take like a back step and pretend like it hurt, and I'm just like, oh, okay, all right, I'll go on my way. Go up to the throne room and go talk to Zuggy. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you.
Thank you. And then she
All right.
walks
I
away.
let Gregor Deepheart know that she is to be staying and to get the best of care.
Thank you, Karen.
So he is gonna let Gulgurn know, not Gulgurn, Zugleg know all the details.
So she walks back up to the group and was just like, okay, so she she like shakes her head for a second and tries to stop fucking blushing so much, and it's just like, so she told me that they're not going to be attacking us in like the most traditional sense. Apparently they do more of like an assassin in the night kind of thing. So it sucks, but I feel like we're going to have to be really careful when we're sleeping and take some pretty serious and heavy watches until, they decide to show themselves and we can dispatch them.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll keep an eye out. All right, we ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do
I thought
it.
that was a pretty good joke, but okay.
I'll see if I can foretell anything about
It's
their
one of
arrival.
those ones where it's difficult to know if we should laugh or not. To be fair.
Are you coming, Bast?
Oh yeah, I'm a coming.
Come on, keep with it.
I'm here.
All right, and with that, you guys walk out into the city. Now, up to you guys if there's anything you want to visit first, see first, but you can't just head on out.
Do we have like potions and stuff that we need to add?
I was
that we've
just
been
gonna
given?
say I should check.
You guys
the
should have
items.
potions. I think I
Oh my
updated
God.
everyone's potions for that.
I have 9 healing potions and 8 greater healing potions, so I'm doing okay at the moment.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we are rich, so.
you are indeed rich.
It's true.
I grew up in the forest.
Well, that must be nice.
I have 1,645 gold in my pocket right now. Oh boy.
That's
I
just
don't
walking
know if
around
our
change.
money transfers to the Feywild.
Jesus. I don't know if you put a typo here, but I have 16,603 gold.
How do you have 16,000?
That's probably just from the last campaign. I didn't change that.
Oh,
Damn.
I love that I was about to roast you, and then I checked my money, and I have like 15,000 gold in my pocket apparently. So
I thought I was doing
I only have
okay.
11.
Talk.
I just gotta sit down and cry with my 375.
You
What
do
are you
know that
crying
like
about?
we're going to come back alive, and you totally gonna get money for this. And also, like, you're a 7. You roll with me. Like you, I will buy whatever you want.
You are rich in experiences.
Look, I know that it's
Girl,
one,
don't-
not something I'm used to yet. I'm only a new 7.
Fair.
And 2, it's been hard up until now, and it's difficult to shake.
Don't listen to
Completely
Tamaki.
understand.
And we're going back into the Feywilds where it was very, very hard.
You're not a 7. You're at least an 8, maybe a 9 on a good day.
Oh my gosh. I'm mad at
If you
you
did
for how
something
funny
with your
that joke was,
hair, I
Mass. I'm
think you
mad.
would be up there.
I blush a little.
Okay, but is there anywhere that we want to stop? Does everyone feel adequately prepared?
I think as prepared as we're gonna be.
What can 230 gold buy you around here?
I mean, if you guys need equipment or something, I can share money. It's okay.
You've had a month to
Can all share
organize
money.
this. You should have been organized already.
Do I look organized? Hello. Hi.
I was talking to the others, the newcomers.
You're bitchy, and Bast assumes you're being bitchy towards Bast. I figure we would like been over this already.
Crap.
Oh boy.
Okay, shopping for the new
I need a
people,
couple
shopping?
health potions. Can you help me out?
Sure, let's get potions.
Guess we're going to the herbalist.
Let's go.
Oh
to our
no.
Oh no.
Uh,
Please don't judge us.
And that's
on
going to
our
be
outfit.
the rest of the session.
Get ready for 2 hours of shopping.
Yeah, at least we don't also have Briar here too. Slow speak again the whole time.
Those
Are you gonna
friends.
Are you gonna
We
bamf
can-
us there, or do we have to
Yeah.
walk over to the...
Well, you guys can walk
We
over.
can
Just
just
let me.
buy you a bunch.
grab the map.
We can speed herbalist. We'll just buy you whatever you need. To get us.
crowdfund.
You
We'll
can
all-
have the
we'll
same
pool
amount.
some of our money and get you some potions.
Extra the better.
Yeah.
I don't need anything fancy. I just need a couple extra.
Where is the map?
I'm going to sit at the fountain
That's okay.
for a little bit.
I mean, we could literally just like
We can.
hold the table.
No,
like,
he
We
needs
don't
to.
have to
He
go.
needs to exist.
No, he
Oh,
needs to be here for this. It's been so long. He needs to.
Damn it! What was the place called?
it was an
Oh, gosh,
apothecary.
oh, hang on. I might actually have some notes here. I know
Ooh.
that's
take
why.
notes.
He
God,
does
look at
sometimes.
you.
He's a nerd.
My last notes were from season 2, episode 5, and it was
Oh,
2
wow.
lines. So
It takes
Hang
notes. They're
on.
not good.
Is it the apothecary?
It is an apothecary. Yeah. Ah, there it is. Found it. Where is he? Put that in here. Dark Queen, there. This.
Haha.
Get all these old
found
people
it.
out of here. These aren't supposed to be there.
Ran down the road.
Ah.
Oh boy, we're here.
All right, and
You guys have
you come into a shop that's very floral. The air smells really good. And you see this man sitting behind the counter and working on his potions.
Rolling up the sure.
There's 2 grids and I don't like it.
Don't.
Just FYI, Leah, you're breaking up. Can't hear you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah, look-
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. A little bit of leggage.
A little bit of robot
Wait a
voice.
minute. Robot.
You're
voice.
better now.
All right, as you walk
Yeah.
up, he looks up from what he's doing. He's like, "Oh, hey, what's up? You guys looking to buy some
Hey.
things?"
Totally. Could you mind helping out my my associate here? He's looking for some health potions.
Hey, I recognize you. Aren't you like a lord or something?
One of them, yes.
Shit, nice.
Yeah, it's been a bit since we've had to stop in personally. We normally have people to come buy stuff for us, but he hasn't been here before, so.
Man, bro, what happened to your face?
Oh,
Just straight out. Wow. Audacity.
What happened to
sorry.
Decorum. He doesn't have it.
Hey, man, if you need something for that face, I could probably get you something.
Let's start with some health potions. How about that?
Yeah, I could probably get you some of those. But, and he like, his eyes like unfocus past you and he sees, like Karen behind. He's like, hey, that's another one of those lord people.
Oh, God.
Oh, kiss.
Kruger just like slowly turns his head and looks at Tamaki.
yeah.
Please
Why do
do
you
not
think,
judge
why do
us.
you think we started sending people to go pick up stuff from here as opposed to coming here ourselves?
Yeah.
But look, man, you got things that you need, and I can supply those things. All right,
Yeah.
well, hold on. Before you keep talking, Tamaki, that was your name, right?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to
I'm
that
Maki, yes.
big, like, blue fox thing that was in here eating my plants?
Oh, funny, so not funny story. She is sort of terrorizing the Feywild, and
Took our fucking dog.
yeah.
That's
so,
not cool, bro. Like, you don't
It's
take
not.
someone's dog. Like,
Right? I like you. I go
Yeah,
back
so,
to laying down near the plants.
these
Yeah,
two, we're making sure that they're
he
all
like stops
ready
listening to Tamaki and like points at Tengu. He's like, "Hey, you might not want to sit by those ones.
Look, these
they
ones
might
are ones
they're gonna eat your head, man."
I'll lay down here then. These are just plants I know, and I'll just be about to dive into a place where there's a bunch of plants I don't. I need this.
Yeah, that's fair, man. I get that, but like, maybe go
Took
roll
my
with the
fucking
plants that aren't
dog.
gonna eat your face. Yeah.
Fair enough. Back to this corner.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Back to your dope ass story about some fox thing.
She's been terrorizing the Feywild, so we're making sure that our associates here and the one laying down near the face eating plants before, that they're gonna be okay to go deal with it. Take care of it.
So your fox became like a god or something?
Not a god, but more demonic in nature, I would say.
That's kind of dope, though. Like, in a
Not
fucked up
really.
way, but it's pretty dope.
Definitely,
It is
definitely,
pretty dope.
definitely a fucked up way. But
She's girl boss in her way through the Fey world.
Right on. Respect that, yeah.
Respect the ground.
Yeah, man,
Don't
totally.
respect
So-
that dog stealing bitch.
Hey now, live and let live, you know what I mean? Oh, shit, yeah, that's why you're here, right? Yeah, fucking potions.
please, thank
If
you.
they don't let others live, then you can't let them let live because they
You're-
won't let others let live. Ah!
Damn, bro,
Plants!
you're so spiteful over in your corner.
Do you have something common for our friend over here, Tengu? Maybe something she could smoke? Just take the edge off.
Yeah, totally. He like slams out like a massive doobie.
I'll
Yeah.
take that here. How
Damn.
much do I owe you? Actually, Tamaki will pay for it. I'll just take it now.
Ah, right on,
Here,
right on.
sugar.
For the fantasy weed, sure.
And you, my friend, you need some health potions,
Look,
right? He like
We're about
brings
to be
out a
ambushed. I'm not taking
please.
this.
brings out a crate and just like slams
take
it down.
A little puff.
Pocket it. Just
We can
pocket it. You
filter
don't have to
it.
smoke it. Just put it in
We-
your pocket so she calms
Okay.
down.
Ugh,
Grab it. I'm
you
not
guys are kind
smoking.
of ruining my vibe in here.
I'm so
gonna-
I'm so sorry. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
adding doobie to my sheet.
A massive doobie. This ain't no regular doobie.
While we're on the topic, do you have any other fun things? You know, I'm going into the Feywild and all those trippy colors. I think it would be an interesting town to.
Do I
Yeah, you know
have
what I'm
the
thinking
stuff
of.
that you need? And he like
Powder
rummages around and like pulls out a little like baggie of powder. He's like, take some of this in there, man. You're gonna see some crazy shit.
All right, adding a baggie of powder.
What is happening?
Bag of
I
drugs.
just want to buy some
Yeah.
fucking potions.
Brother,
Oh, and then
you're
I
gonna
went
get
to
your
potions.
potions.
So he's
Look,
gonna
I
take-
have them here for you. Okay, let's all chill the vibe a little. All right.
Maybe you need
So-
some of Tengu's little friend.
I feel like I could divide this one up into a few others.
So
No, I think you're gonna need
You
the
look-
whole thing, sugar.
you look like a big fella. How about these superior healing potions? I make good stuff. Tastes like raspberries.
Kurgan will pick one up and just kind of like flip it over in his hand, look at it. Yeah, that should do the job.
There's a reason I'm the best herbalist in this town. That's why they keep coming back. You only need one?
You are the only herbalist in this town.
You can buy a couple. I can afford it. It's fine.
How
Yeah,
many you
man.
got?
How many you need? I got a
Prob-
storage in the
we'll-
back.
He'll take 3 superior. He'll take 5 greater, and then 5 regular healing potions.
Man,
Yeah,
she
that
loves
sounds- don't
talking
worry
for you,
about
eh? Doesn't let you talk. Crazy. Here's all them potions.
How
Yeah,
There
much?
you
what
go.
she said.
We'll just put it on your tab, yeah?
I'll smack him on the butt and say, "Don't say I never do anything for you, sugar."
Oh my gosh.
Watch where you're putting it. One more time for me. What was that again? That was superior.
Oh,
You said that a little quick. I didn't have time to write it down.
3 superior, 5 greater, and 5 regular healing potions.
7.
That's what we have. So
What about you, Tengu? You want some?
I've got 2 graters, 4 regulars on me right now. It's not a
Can I
huge
get-
deal.
Can I get 3 more graders, 1 more regular, and then 3 superior also for her?
Yeah, man.
would you like
go.
fries
Very
with that?
So you'll
And-
basically have the same amount that Krugen does. You'll have 3 superior, and then you'll have 5 greater, 5 regular. Is what I'm doing basically.
And for all the
I
things you've
appreciate
done
that. Thank you.
for our city, man, here, this one's for you on the house. And he gives you a potion of heal.
Oh, thank you.
And that's just flat 70 HP.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for all of the work that you do, honestly. You've
Oh,
helped us
man.
out of many, many sticky situations.
Business is good, man. And you guys don't look too deeply into what I do. It's good. It's good stuff. We got a good system.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right, good seeing you.
Bye.
Bye.
It's been a treat.
Bye.
Thank you for the plants. In both ways, I guess.
Yeah, don't smoke too much of
Base
that.
spirit
And as you walk out
more
the door.
concise than him.
I salute him.
All right, is there anything else that we need, or do we feel confident to make a move?
I think we're good to go.
All right. And the Iron Lords head out of their city. Plus 2 extras. The group
I'm touched.
the group heads
I'm
south along the coast to where you guys have set up your kind of staging area into the Feywilds. You've built a little, not city, but like fortification there. And as this has become kind of like a main highway over the last, I don't know, month and a half, pretty much, it's not a dangerous path anymore. So over the next 2 days, as you travel down to this area, it is smooth sailing. Skies are clear. There's a nice breeze coming off the ocean. And you guys get to the portal, and this portal has been able to be altered by some of your scientists to go directly to Phalialiastia.
How do you spell Phalialiastia?
You spell
my
it.
notes.
A lot of L's.
It's
You
just
spell
a
you
fun
spell with
word
your
to
heart
say.
mostly.
So FLLLLA.
You spell it like
Phalialiastia.
you spell it like
so
this.
fun.
Ah, thank
Nice.
you. I'm gonna actually walk up to Krugen and kind of look at him and be like, "Are you okay going back? How are you feeling?"
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just going home again, isn't it?
Right. I know when we first met there was a lot of like, I'm used to this but I hate it kind of feeling. So I just wanted to check in.
That's nice of you, kid, but that never really goes away. Not gonna lie, I'm not thrilled to be keeping this company, but needs must, as it is, I suppose.
Right. I know it's not much, but if you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Sure, kid, whatever you say.
Look, just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm a kid. Side note.
Really? How old are you?
Okay, let me check my sheet.
I was gonna say,
Check
character sheet real quick.
Shit, how old did I have her? I wanted her as an adult for sure.
Battery low.
I think
Is she an elf or?
I'm
she's
pretty sure you're in your
Uh,
20s, aren't you?
I'm a gnome.
Charging battery.
Yeah. I think it's like late 20s. It's like, look, I'm not exactly newborn. I may not be as far along as you, but just
Our Lord.
Anyway.
Long in the
grave.
tooth.
the point is I'm not completely naive. And if you want to talk, even if it's hard, I'm here to listen.
Well, that's a very nice thought, kid. I appreciate that. But right now, the only thing I want to do is hit something. And the sooner we get to the Feywild, the sooner I get to do that.
That's fair.
don't
It sounds
think-
like it might be pretty soon based on the ambush talk.
Oh, I hope there's an ambush. I want to kill some.
Oh,
All right, good. You're directing your bloodlust on our side.
And he kind of, when you say that, kind of takes a sidelong glance at Tamaki and then over to the others, and he just says, "For now," and then keeps walking.
Oh boy, I'm trying. Just under her breath to herself as he walks away. Oh god, I try.
the gods are testing you.
Gwenna, help me. Gotta shake my arms out a little, step up to Tamaki. Alright, how you feeling? We good? We ready?
Yeah.
That was
I
a pause.
feel
What's the
no. It's it's a complicated thing. You know what I mean? Like partially my, So I know like we've been walking for a couple days and we haven't really talked about it, but that woman who showed up, we sort of had a thing for a while and it ended not super great. So seeing her alone was just like, whoa, crazy. And then for her to show up and be like, assassins are coming after you and like I don't want you to die and like I'm worried about you, and it's like, you're worried about me? And like, oh my god, assassins, totally, yeah, that sucks, but like you're worried about me? And now I know that she's like back there, so like I'm kind of thinking about that a little bit. But then
Right,
part of me
yeah.
is also thinking about us going into the Feywild, and I've never been to the Feywild, and about what we're going to do in the Feywild, and part of me is worried, like we're all strong and competent, and you have been to the Feywild before, sure, but part of something else that I've been dealing with is, so you haven't had a lot of experience talking with any of the other 7, right?
A little bit. One of them actually spoke to me quite a bit after there was I think Ramras, the kind of purpley looking one. We had a
Yes,
bit of
yes.
a conversation. He's very nice.
Yeah,
He was
no,
very
I
welcoming.
agree. I had a talk with Rivner not too long ago. I was up late in the library doing things, land reform bill, not important, and he sort of appeared for a little bit, and we had a conversation about what the rest of the 7 are doing. I don't know if Remras talked to you about that, but like probably not too long after what we're about to do here in the Feywild, there's a good possibility that we're going to have to go on a little 7 mission, basically.
Karen, put
There's
the bag
some
of chips
audio,
down.
yeah. Or water bottle. Roleplay here.
Conversation, and there's just a bag of Doritos in the background.
it's just Bast over there eating chips.
Hey, it's not me this time.
No, I know.
Right, yeah. I did get the sense that there is a lot of responsibility that comes with being a demigod, which makes a lot of sense.
Yes, so I don't know how much direct involvement you've had with this entity called the Violet, but have you come across anything to do with the Violet?
It resonates with me a little bit. It's I'm sure you're aware, but it gets a little fuzzy, but I remember basically the feeling of dread.
Yeah. Trust me, I am very familiar with that. I know that you're still very new to being a 7, so the basic idea of it is that, there's all the colors. There's you, there's me, there's the indigo and the red, and, we haven't found the orange yet, but here's hoping we'll eventually find them. But one of them is the violet, and the violet, it is sort of this being, and it is one of us. It is a 7, but it wants to eat and sort of destroy everything. It wants like oblivion. It wants to like just end everything, and it sucks. And we've had to deal with a bunch of violet infected sort of beings before, and it just like corrupts and it takes, and it's awful. And so basically once we find whoever the orange is, whenever, they're chosen or however they'll be found, we basically are going to have to go on the mission to try and put a stop to the violence, because it's not going to stop. It's just going to keep going and going and going, and we need to find a way to sort of either hopefully convert it to our side or just put it down. But to do that, we need to find the orange. So when we do find them, which who knows how long that'll take, it's probably going to be a little 7 mission to go and find it and take it down.
Right. So between
Yeah.
that and your former love showing back up, it sounds like there's been a lot bouncing around the inside of your skull.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the whole thing with her, I can tell you about it later. I don't want to get into all of it right now because it's a lot, but like we were together for a bit and she meant a lot to me, and it's crazy to think about the fact that she's back at the castle and that I'm going to see her again when we deal with this, but also like Tsutsiko's bad. Tsutsiko is very, very, very bad. And I am so aware of the fact that she's bad, but she wasn't always bad, you know? And we're going to do it. And I'm not going to falter. I don't want you to think that. We are going to put a stop to what she's doing. We're going to kill her. Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that it isn't going to be kind of a hard thing, not just from like the fighting perspective, but weirdly kind of emotionally. Because it's one thing to like see the awfulness and see the destruction and all of these things, and it's hard to reconcile that with the Tsutsiko that I knew. The Tsutsiko where we would have sleepovers, and the Tsutsiko that I would bring sausages to, and the Tsutsiko, you know what she did when she was not evil and was living in our place? She could get food whenever she wanted, and she would just stockpile and hide sausages in the piano for no reason. She could have gotten sausages anytime, and she would just put them in the fucking piano. No one could play it because it was full of sausages. It was ridiculous.
It
And it's
smelled
so
really
crazy.
bad.
It smelled terrible, and it's crazy that she went from this silly little fox creature stockpiling sausages to this.
Right. So
It's like
you notice at the first mention of sausages that sort of like my expression kind of goes from like amused listening to kind of a fallen expression. I'm still listening, I'm still looking at you. But I think there
did I touch upon sausage trauma without realizing it?
well, there's somebody in my life who I used to give a lot of food to, and I can't help but think of them in this situation as well.
Oh. I mean,
right. Let's
we're doing this. We're 100% doing this, and I'm set on it. But yeah, I mean, you can understand there's just a lot going through my head at the moment.
Right.
But
Yeah, I got that.
But I'm confident that we can do this. I appreciate the fact you're going around and asking how everyone else is doing, but what about you? How are you doing?
I'm trying not to put too much attention on it. It's probably going to get worse when we get closer, but it's right now we just have to, the two of us especially, try not to immediately die. So let's focus on that. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. It might not be the most healthy, but it's a goal.
Focusing at the mission at hand is probably a lot smarter than worrying about things we can't even deal with until we're out of here anyway. So, as screwed up as it is, and as much as this is probably going to suck at times, I'm excited to get to know you better. It seems like we're going to be in each other's lives for the foreseeable future, however long both of us are living, basically. And, sort of a boys club in the 7, except for you and me. So I'm not saying
Right,
that
yeah.
we have to stick together because of that, but I'm green, you're the green. It's just I feel like we should stick together.
Yeah, you actually do get a little bit of a giggle out of me on that.
All right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else want to have a little conversation moment before we get in there?
No, I'm good.
Can I glance behind me and see Krugen, and I just immediately kind of look forward because I don't want to stare at the heat too long lest I burn my eyes out.
It's not fun. Take it from me.
Yeah. To an extent, I get it, especially the fucking my fucking dog, man. Like
I
there's
just meant more the burn my eyes out comment, but you know, I'm going to be doing that all campaign. I hope you know.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, like it's when you said kind of like you were 100% in for a second there, it looked like I was about to question you, but then you kept going. Because it sounds more like 99 to me, but I ain't saying shit. Right, well, let's do this then.
Let's fucking go.
Before we
Yeah,
actually get into this
boys.
scene, I need to go to the bathroom. So can we take like a
Go piss,
little
girl.
pause for a second here?
Me too.
I could refill my
Alright.
drink.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could have a beer.
5-minute break.
5-minute break, reconvene.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not lying, she used to be nice.
Beer.
Shit, 5 viewers. Look at that. Hello, everybody.
Oh my gosh, the music! Holy shit.
To the 5 of
Everyone
you that are
back?
watching this live stream right now, thank you for tuning in and watching with us.
Yes, thank you for watching.
Hello. Don't
We
draw too much
apologize.
attention; they might flee.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Like, oh shit, we're still listening.
Scatter!
I mean,
oh
I
God,
know-
light, run!
I know one of them's Rob and one of them's Brita. So
Mm.
Bye.
Well, thanks, Robin
Y'all.
and Brina, our biggest fans.
I don't know who the other ones are, but we'll see.
Is Kate
Okay.
watching? Anyway.
So, we are back in Falialiastia, and the city has not really improved, but changed a little bit with the efforts of the rebuilding parties from the Iron Lords. There have been some houses that have been rebuilt, so the survivors have been able to move in out of like the tent housing, refugee housing that was kind of going on in the main hall. And a kind of rudimentary wall and gate system has been erected over the last couple of weeks. While the Tengu's party had come back probably about a month and
I'm
a
the
half ago.
namesake of the team. Hell yeah!
About a month and a half ago. This part of the Feywilds, like the time in here that's passed is probably about 2.5 weeks. So there hasn't been like a whole lot of building, but like a rudimentary kind of defenses have been put up. You have some of your soldiers from Damgurum that are in the city, kind of protecting it and making sure things are going well, helping out, that kind of stuff.
All right, this looks a little better. That's nice.
As the soldiers see you guys coming out, they recognize the Iron Lords and they're like saluting as you guys come through the portal.
Well, isn't this all fine and dandy?
Fuck is this place?
It's actually better than it was. If this is the stronghold that we mentioned, being rebuilt, which is really actually fantastic to see.
So Leah, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Oh, here's like clack clock.
I don't know why it's so loud.
Eating popcorn mixed with peanuts mixed with gravel.
Dry wall and small brittle animal bones.
You've got a fidget toy made of 10 water bottles.
In foil.
Yeah, I'm playing with my tinfoil hat.
Oh, okay.
No wonder the Wi-Fi's been weird.
To readjust my coat hanger sticking out of the top.
Sorry to interrupt the RP.
No, it's fair. It's valid.
And
Yeah.
like around you, you see that there's a lot more Fey folk than you saw when you were here last time, Tengu. You see maybe like other vestiges from the surrounding area have kind of like made their way here and are just kind of taking refuge among this new fortress that's being built.
All right, I internally try and reconcile if that's a good thing. I wish Bite Size were here.
And realistically, it being the only one who's been here before, I think you need to lead them to where they need to be.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Sure, absolutely.
I'm gonna just bridging. It is over the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Hello.
She's not giving a lot of confidence that she knows where she's going.
Look, real talk, real life, Katie, no accent. It's been a couple of months.
So on the right-hand side, coming over the bridge, you see like an absolutely decimated palace, and you see not much, if any, work has been done yet on that. But opposite that is like the royal residence, which seems to have gotten away mostly unscathed from the war that happened here, and this is what Tengu would have known as the refuge back then. And in front of it, you see some high Fae guards who are standing at attention.
Right. Hello.
Halt.
Yes.
Who are you to enter here?
Right. Well, I give a polite bow. I am Tengu. These are mostly the Iron Lords and a friend of mine. We tried to help. I know time is a little wonky, so let me just put this in the way that I can put this. For me, relatively recently, we helped you, with the help of the Iron Lords, reconstruct part of this place. We are friends.
Very well.
If you'd like to pass my name along, they should know it.
You see one of the others from the other side. He nods over and he says, "Very well, you may pass. The Iron Lords are welcome here."
Thank you very much. All right, and then I wave everybody in.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you guys enter the hall into this little waiting room and see a courtyard through the door.
Right.
Oh, yeah, this is fancy.
I mean, it's better. This seems to be where they've been putting most of their energy, which is nice.
You see when you come out the door, the med tents, the medical tents are still right there, but all the other sleeping tents have been moved out of here as people have been able to move into actual homes.
Oh, this is great. This is wonderful.
And
Hey, Sporn!
you
Hello!
so as you say his name, you see this burnt twig creature. He's holding some burnt branches in his hand, and he just kind of slowly drifts his face towards you and just stares at you.
Yeah, feels about right. Creepy as always. Good to see you.
And you just hear a coming from him.
Yeah. Excellent. And I turn around.
We're all horrified.
And you
Don't worry,
see
he's like that. It's fine.
you see Halloran, the leader, currently speaking with Comas and a lady that you had seen briefly before, but she stormed off the first time you were here.
Hold on, Comas.
It is great to see that you have arrived.
It is wonderful to see the improvements you've done. It's nice to see people in actual homes. This is great.
Yes, it is a good thing to have happened to you. I guess these are the Iron Lords that are to thank for this generosity.
Yes, primarily so, and a fellow ally of mine that I met on the way out last time. We're here to hopefully finish the job. So wish us luck. But yeah, how have things been for the last little bit? How long has it been, I should ask?
You were here about 5 weeks ago.
All right, not too far off this time. That's good.
I heard of your adventure in the Temple of Un.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. I just kind of indicate my slight glow.
Grown into your powers. It seems you surpass even me now.
Oh, don't say that. That's it's a kind of I'm flattered, but I also feel the weight of immediate pressure.
Tell me,
yeah, thank you.
did my young one come with you?
Not for this leg of the trip, but she is safe and home, and it's she passes along her regards, and she says she misses you. Is there anything you'd like me to send back?
I'm sure I will see you in the next supply.
Yeah.
Halloran says, we'll like walk over to you guys and we'll address the Iron Lords directly. It has been... I can't express how grateful I am for the help that you have given us.
I feel like it is the absolute least that we can do. If there's anything more that we can do to help, please, we are more than happy to do so.
If you keep bringing the builders, that is all we can ask for. We can rebuild this once great city, and hopefully restore the lands around us, and have the Fae live in peace and harmony once more.
That is absolutely what we want more than anything. We are eager to set everything right.
I feel like one of you is missing.
Tamaki looks over her shoulder. Bast?
I'm here. Sorry.
Always so fast, but so behind.
Well, if you don't have to leave right
so
away, then I would say go visit our tavern. We have much ale and happiness that we can still bring, even in these troubled times. I'm sure that Salie will be happy to make you whatever you wish. She does miss her cafe, but this tavern is a good alternative for her.
How's everyone feeling? We want one for the road?
Might as well. The last one we're gonna have for a while.
Very, very fair.
Comas will come over and he'll say,
Once you are finished, please meet me in the waiting room over to the right. There are some things that we need to discuss.
Oh, absolutely.
Jesus, where does the sound come out of?
Tamaki is gonna look at Tengu and just be like, "Is that the dad that Bite Size is always talking about all the time?"
Yes, that's Bite Size Dad. He's wonderful. He once threw an ally across the room. It was great.
Wow, after hearing all the stories, it's crazy to see him. Like, she describes him, but his presence is so imposing.
Right, yeah, but he's a sweetheart, but he's also, yes, very intimidating, but it's just
Very bony.
saved our lives immediately. Remember when I told you about the ambush that we had when we first came here, right?
Yeah.
He rescued our asses, saved our lives completely, and total wonderful being.
That's fantastic to hear. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you always hear her praise him so highly, but to hear it from you too, wow.
Right, it's not hyperbole.
Well, a drink?
Right.
You don't have to twist too much.
you'll have to excuse me, I have some other matters to attend. He goes back up to talk with
Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you.
This place is so cool.
Very.
I wish we could have seen it at its prime. Hello again? You want a drink? Can you drink? All right, bye.
You said his name was Spore before?
Yeah, that's it's our best guess, honestly, because honestly, asking him, that's the sound you get. So you gotta ask other people, and that's what they tell you.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? Let's just not even go there, Bast. Let's have a drink.
Okay. To be continued.
And oh, hi! I haven't seen you around in a while.
I know, it's been a bit. I love what you've done with the place since I've last been here. It's
thank you.
Wonderful.
I have been trying my best to make it look a bit more homey.
Hey, you've been doing a good job.
It's not my cafe, but it'll do. I do still have some treats though that I make. Would you like some treats to go with
Yes,
your beers?
me and my friends, we would love that. These are the Iron Lords, by the way.
She gives a deep bow,
Hello.
and she's like,
Hi.
I am very humbled to be in your presence. Thank you so much for what you have done for us.
Right, yeah, so
Pleasure.
round of drinks would be great, and yes, I would love to partake in some treats.
Krugen, during that conversation, you hear the one beside you. He kind of just like goes, makes a kind of a guffaw sound.
My thoughts exactly.
Somebody's vibing. Look, Krugen, you've met someone with the same attitude. Great.
Long last.
I'll just sit
I
over
get,
here so that there's
he-
room for everyone.
He looks over at you and he's like, you seem to be from around here.
Sorry, one more time for me. I didn't get that.
You seem to be from around here.
I am and I'm not. I'm Faye, but from a long way away from here.
Yeah, where are you from?
Oh God, where was I from?
It's a question for you to know and for me to find
You
out.
ask.
Well, I'm from quite a few. It's a long story.
Fair enough. I won't bother you with the details.
Cryptic.
Yeah, you could bother me with a ring.
Wow.
Sally, put a beer in front of this man. And she gives a slight smile and puts a beer in front and goes over and serves the others as you guys talk.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Catch me up to speed. What happened here? What was her introduction to the Wilds here? What happened to these buildings?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking Tengu.
Oh, sorry.
I was too busy looking at these beautiful treats. This, if you can believe it, is the result of what Tsutsiko's been doing. So, I kind of remember, and like, in a kind of slightly bitter kind of smile, kind of shrug a little bit. I remember you guys saying it's not that bad for her influence here, but we got here and it was really, really bad. And if I still have it on me, I want to pull out the map from that I drew that had like the areas. I did like a sketch from the one map and had like the areas blacked out that Tsutsiko had touched. I'll put that down and sort of here was the effect last time we were here. And keep in mind that was 5.5 weeks ago in their time. So as you can see, her influence has been friggin' huge. So a lot of the places that we've been at are either entirely overgrown or on fire, basically, or subsumed by darkness. There's some entire areas that we went through that were basically hellish from her influence. Those are sort of the worst places where we lost. Anyway, yeah, it's been. She's done a lot of wanton destruction as well as magical stuff. Maybe I do need this, and I take a gulp of the drink.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
It's one thing to hear about it. It's another thing to see it. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
It's a little bit of a. It's lovely to see the improvements, but to be back here is a bit more emotional than I thought.
No
Lost a good
kidding.
friend. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring us down. I wonder if they like working in here.
this whole mission, I feel like, is going to be rife with downbeat emotions. You know, it's understandable.
Yeah. I am really grateful as to what you have done to help these people. So thank you again for that. You can see the results.
I meant what I said before, that it is literally the very least that we can do, honestly. It feels like, okay, like addressing the table. Does anyone else feel awkward about it? Because, like, yeah, the thank yous are nice and everything, but at the same time, it's just like the whole
Kinda our
elephant in the
fault.
room. Yeah, like it wouldn't have happened without us in the first place. So sorry. Oh my gosh.
Alright, look, it's understandable, but the one doing the destruction is Tsutsiko, not you. And you are trying to stop it right now.
That's true. And I mean, if we knew that this was happening sooner, trust me, we would have done something about it a lot sooner.
I can't
We're here
believe
now.
she did all of this without us realizing it.
To be fair, and again, this is not trying to absolve us of anything that we did wrong, because we did a lot wrong. I mean, we were sort of caught up with everything that was happening in our realm, you know? Why would we ever think that she was doing stuff over here? Not saying it's right, but...
Right. Yeah, no longer a good idea to turn a blind eye. Especially, I guess, us, and I'm looking like at Tamaki, our level of responsibility has definitely made us need to pay more attention.
Definitely. I mean, part
I
of me
hold up my
wishes...
glass.
I also hold up my glass. Yeah, cheers.
7 cheers.
Yeah, and well, I mean, realistically, she's decimated most of the Fae world and doesn't have much left. And what happens when if she finishes off the rest of the remaining land?
She
got
wouldn't stop there. Who knows? She would come
exactly.
back to our realm and, you know, screw it up.
Yep.
How are you feeling, Gulgrin? I mean, I assume you're feeling a little bit better. You have a drink in your hand, but, like, overall.
I'm fine. I think I've somewhat come to peace with our place, the situation.
Make him sound like an alcoholic. This guy's gonna drink in his hand.
I meant more with his past. I'm not saying he's an alcoholic. He just likes to have a drink.
That is my family legacy, so yes.
How's the brew here? Is it up to snuff?
That'll do.
Ooh.
Hey, they're doing their best here. Did you see outside? Come on.
It's just he has a refined palate. He's had the best of the best of the best. That's all.
Thank you, Tamaki. I don't think I deserve this
Ah,
slander.
so he's been spoiled, you rich bastards. Take another gulp.
Tango gets completely hammered after like 3 sips.
Seeing that, Tengu puts hers down and pushes it away a little bit.
Bit of a lightweight.
She probably weighs 30 pounds, so yeah.
So how does she commit most of her destruction? What are we up against, is what I'm saying.
That's the thing, is a lot of it is controlling other Fae. A lot of it is magifying the land so that it responds differently than normal. There is this whole sort of shadowy area that I recall being kind of a bitch to get through. It's not exactly consistent. It's full of surprises, honestly, which I know is not the thing you want to hear, but she's gained a lot of variety of types of power due to her control over the various Fae.
Hmm.
Huh.
I hope that makes sense.
I mean, it's sort
Yes
of the
and
thing
no.
where I feel like we're just gonna have to experience it.
Yeah, honestly, the person to ask more about that would be, and I kind of thumb back to Krugen. I know he's having a moment. Don't ask now. But he's experienced a bit more of the direct effects of Tsutsiko. I was here primarily for a lot of the aftermath, so he might have better answers. Just it looks like he's having a moment, so maybe just leave him.
As you guys are talking, the old man sitting in the chair up here, who Tengu you've seen before.
Oh no.
he like looks up and then shouts, "Where the sands of time go round and round, there you will find the scholar who will take you down." And then he just
Right,
goes
so
back
he's
and
one of those ones that have predictions folded into his craziness, and it's hard to tell what from what. So good luck figuring that out.
Seems like you know everybody around here. Jeez.
I've encountered a lot of these. Like, honestly, this is the place where we are actually able to talk to folk. Well, most other places, we were getting beaten the shit out of. So yes, I know people here, because these are the people who are nice.
the winter winds blow hard in the north. Cold hearts meet the sand.
Nice might have been a reach. Cryptic. Maybe more
Very.
appropriate, but I'm like debating whether or not to go sit by him, but then realizing what that would happen, what would do to me.
What would it do to you?
I wasn't the diplomatic one in my group, and the one that had sort of a silver tongue thing going on about him. So it's
Oh,
Who was the diplomatic one?
we can
His
send
head-
Karen. She's the diplomatic one in our group.
Oh god,
We
good
left
luck.
the diplomatic one in our group back in the other realm.
How
Hey
much
there.
does the forest interest the roads upon which they tread?
A lot?
Well, the leaves that capture the sunlight do the talking amongst the ones who die.
I'm sure they do. Do they talk to you?
Paths tread amongst the sand, glass shifts over the mountains, and the eyes watch from within.
Guys, can any of you figure this out, or?
You're doing great.
Oh, God.
Just thumbs up.
She's just sitting there going, staring at him, agape.
Do chairs know that they are chairs?
You're doing
No.
great.
They do not know they are chairs because they don't.
Then how
have a
do they know
consciousness.
to keep their form?
Because they're chairs. They have been molded as chairs. So thus they
The
are a
wind
chair.
speaks of many songs, yet here we sit among the fronds of time, where we can speak Really? Why?
See,
And
now I kind of
can
regret
you
not bringing Zuglag, because man, that conversation would be interesting as hell.
paint all the colors in?
Colors. Colors. Colors have meaning beyond the things you understand. Believe. Sandwiches
Yes,
are
and-
impressive.
And what do
thing
the
he said
colors
all
tell
afternoon.
you? Do the colors tell you stories?
Doors.
Are Tamaki or I detecting any eye contact from this color
Doors are-
conversation?
Doors are difficult from how they are produced to be walking through.
Curious. Very curious.
The yellow and green shall fall.
Oh,
Fuck. Immediately, fuck.
Knives in the dark silence the night.
Oh, jeez.
oh no.
I
Yeah,
finished.
sometimes you don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, you know?
Friends, enemies. Who knows?
What, is someone planning on killing us? Someone in Judas here?
we knew about the ambush already, but he said will fall, not will get attacked, so...
Maybe you're just gonna trip over, I don't know, a root or something.
Hey, I know my roots!
The world
you be
stands
more
still
specific?
among the breath of those who wait.
Alright, I'm gonna go outside.
I'm going to join you, honestly. Thank you very much for the drink.
Oh, you're very
All
welcome.
Alright, well,
I leave money on the
I'm
table.
gonna
The
come.
treats were lovely. And yeah, I'm gonna leave some money behind too. Fuck it, 75.
That is okay, sure.
well, good luck, you very interesting
Well,
individual.
it looks like your friends are leaving. Looks like you need to go in with them.
Does look like it. Is Krugen coming with us, or is he just sitting at the bar until,
Was that to me?
Yeah,
or-
That's Pix talking to you.
I was surprised that everybody left with me. I thought it was just gonna be me. Maybe
Hell, man.
Tamaki.
well,
Closest thing I
we
got
are
to a
on
friend.
an adventure, so we best
That
be
is a sad
adventuring.
time when I am but your friend whom you've only met for 2 minutes.
I
Better
feel like his
company than
accent
Nick Wilson.
changed. Is that?
I am doing my best.
That is okay. I understand.
Don't call us a DM, you
Tyler.
trying.
I am also a
Trying to
DM.
restore
I
accents.
also a DM, also not confident in accents. I felt the vibe with, not against. Just saying.
Yeah, Krugen will
Alright.
finish his drink. He'll get up. He'll
Watch yourself
5
out there, eh?
Yeah, you too as well. He'll toss.
There are dark
5
things
gold from the
walking
bar.
around.
Alright, I'm headed toward Komas.
Thank you, Tamaki.
Right?
Should-
Hello.
Should we tell somebody about the whole assassins thing here? You
Well,
know,
I mean, we're not spending the night here, and they're coming after us specifically, so I don't think that anyone here would be in danger, right?
Well, it depends how fast they are, honestly. And, like, remember the whole time fuckery. So,
Oh yeah, but Rotari specifically told me that they're assassins. They're going to try to get us like at night when we are like defenseless and sleeping and least expected. And everyone's awake right now. And it's light out right now.
well, I mean, assassins can take someone out no matter what time of day it is. Honestly.
no, only
No,
at
no, no.
night.
Going
I mean,
off of
she
what
also
she told me. That's all.
she also said that they were already here waiting for you.
Right. Oh god. Alright, I want to talk to Komas, and let's figure out what we should say to Halloran, because it might be advantageous to stay here, because at least we have a bit of a wall to protect us, but we would be putting them at danger, so maybe we speak with him about the possibility.
I don't want to put them in any more danger than we already have.
Alright, fair enough.
I also have to say that Mr. Creepy Cryptic in there did sort of mention that friends might be the issue.
Well, yeah, true. If this place is full of people that... Honestly, we came here. You said you seem to know a lot of people. And it's like, yeah, maybe this place is full of people that I actually like and are friends, and maybe one of them is gonna fucking kill me in the night. So, I don't know. Let's talk to Komas.
Like, I don't know. Let's talk to someone who might know something.
Yeah.
I need an adult.
Exactly. Yeah.
I need an adult.
I need the person who saved my fucking ass last time.
Your planning skills as leaders of a kingdom are truly staggering, I hope you know.
Oh, we are aware. We are terrible at planning, hence all the advisors.
Knock,
Well, as
knock.
long as you're aware.
You mentioned
Gulger
you
and
wanted to
Bass, you
see
guys
us?
stay out there, or are you joining?
I'll join. I didn't get a doobie, so I'll come in.
Oh my god. Implying that if you got a doobie, you would just be out there smoking during this.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I've been put in charge of it.
Don't forget my strange powder.
Oh yeah, true. So you wanted to see us?
Yes, please make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
Things we need to discuss about your reasons why you're being here. You are here to hunt Tsutsiko, the Dark Queen.
Yes.
That's the idea.
Well, my powers are fading. I was not exaggerating, Tengu, when I said your powers have surpassed mine.
I'm sorry. Truly.
The last time I rode the wind, I went to the Winter Eladrin's kingdom, Escadilla. The Winter Court and the Summer Court have fallen. However, I do not think Escadilla is dead. Her body was never found. And if her body wasn't found, and she is not dead, then the Winter Court did not truly fall. I heard her name in the cold winds when I explored her realm. But I don't know where she is. And I felt my power fading as I rode the winds. So I'm back here. And alas, I cannot leave it again. I need you to find Escadilla. She could be a powerful ally, and perhaps the key to stopping Tsutsiko. I've talked with some of the High Fae scattered across the Icy Realm. They told me that Tsutsiko stole something from Escadilla before she vanished. Some sort of relic tied to her power. I fear that her final move is coming, and I fear that she intends to make herself untouchable.
Thank you for this information. It's very good that we've got it, and I appreciate you taking the time to come here and tell us about it. I'm sorry about the consequences of such. We'll do our best.
Quick in this conversation because someone's knocking at the door. Be back.
Okay.
He says powerfully.
We're standing at the doorway.
Wait, hold on a second.
I
My
was
Uber
like-
Eats is here.
As Komos goes to answer the door, who's Escalil?
Yeah.
Got a pizza for Comas.
Head Fae of the Winter Court. Head Fae of the Winter Court. Yes.
And what's the Winter Court?
Right, so as far as I understand it, the different sort of seasons have different Fae representatives, and if they go down, then their power is subsumed by whoever took them down, in this case Tsutsiko. Often it's tied to an item. It was in the case for our situation. Kurgan, you know more about the actual sort of politics of it. Could you help fill in some of the blanks here?
Kid, I'm a farmer. I don't know shit about politics.
I just mean in terms of, like, the different divisions of the Fae.
Well, short answer is rich and power. You guys, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, kind of like you.
Cut out at like the worst time. I got, like the tail end of that.
We got basically, and then kind of like you.
That was kind of the gist anyway. It's like, yeah, basically. Kind of like you guys, you know, rich, powerful assholes.
Okay, I understand why we're assholes. Why are they assholes? What makes them assholes?
Because the rich and powerful are always assholes.
Ah,
At least he's honest, I guess.
Alright, so yeah, the
He's nothing
different
if not
seasonal
honest.
courts. Komas was saying that the representative of the Winter Court has never been found after, but definitely her item that secures some of her power has been stolen. So find her thing, and that should help. Because if she's not fallen, then there's a way to restore some of these areas. Some of them are kind of beyond restoring because they have been massacred. But yeah, so maybe this map can look a little different if we get some luck. We'll see.
I'm
Well,
concerned that we're being sent to find a body in a sea of bodies. Where do we start with this?
Suggest that
Oh,
you go to the
once
north.
Komas is done looking out the window, hopefully we can find out.
Can you hear me?
He must have ordered booze. He's probably
How's
trying to
it
find his
fun?
ID.
I'm back.
Hello.
My brain has returned to me.
I got my pizza.
We were making the joke that Komas's Uber Eats just came in, if you're wondering.
Pretty neighbor needed a milk opened. My power knows no bounds.
Comas
so-
just like, I still got it.
Yes, you need to find Escamil, and I would suggest looking for her in the northeast part of their kingdom.
Alright.
Be aware,
I
it
mean-
is a place of frigid colds, icy mountains, and deep winters.
my armor's gonna love that. I didn't winter treat it. I'm gonna rust.
I can use some of my power to enchant you all
Oh,
to keep warm in there. But be
would
aware
actually
it
be
will only work for the regular kinds of cold. Anything deeper, I won't be able to help you with.
that's still so helpful. Thank you so much.
What kinds of deeper cold are we talking about?
The ones you don't want to put yourselves in. Dark colds or the long winter nights.
He's doing his best, Krugen.
That wasn't a criticism. That was an honest question.
Alright.
Yes, thank you, Gomez. That would be appreciated.
It is
Slight nod of approval on my end.
It is important that you all stop Tsutsiko. I do not believe that any of this is over. It has been quiet for the past 5 weeks. some reason, she has left us alone. And honestly, that terrifies me more than anything.
That is fair. You were talking about Escaril and her some kind of item that have been stole. Can you give more detail on that, perhaps?
Unfortunately not. The remnants of the High Fae Court that I found were scattered, broken, hiding among the ruins. They would not tell me much, and I did not have much time to stay there.
Fair enough. We appreciate the effort.
Well, that's a good
Yeah,
place
so-
to start as any.
Yeah.
I guess we should.
Since you cannot fly on the winds like I expect it will take you 3 weeks to get there.
3 weeks just to get there.
Oh
Oh
my
goodness.
God.
The thing
I mean, it's
was,
Fly?
talking about a
What?
harsh winter, so makes sense.
at best, as you say, you can fly.
He turns, like, his body kind of disappears, and he just becomes like a swirling mass of leaves, petals, and vines, and like dissipates throughout the room, and then recoalesces in his chair.
It's showing us up.
Yes, I can fly
Yes.
amongst the winds. However, I am only able to fly in this realm now. I cannot enter the other Fey kingdoms anymore.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
How many water bottles?
This episode, 20 water bottles.
You are thirsty.
It's a piss heavy episode.
Oh my god, it all comes back to piss.
Oh
There's a cool trick there, Pocahontas.
no!
I gotta learn that one sometime.
I don't know that legend.
You will find it difficult to emulate an Archfey.
Is there anything else we should know?
Probably. That I do not know.
That you can provide.
Helpful.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Thank
Anything
you
we
for your
should
time.
bring with us? Any...
Doubt food will be too much of a problem up until you get into the Winter Kingdom. Once you're in there, food will be on.
We have some rations. Perhaps we should try to forage and scavenge more now and then save them for when we're up there, right?
Probably a good
Right.
idea.
I'm gonna go for mushrooms and not eggs.
I have a
Or
whole cheese
mushrooms
platter.
and eggs.
Fair enough, but the crows are gonna get mad at me after our truce.
Crows know things they shouldn't.
Oh, I'll try and ask them.
It's having some crows lore, okay.
You work for the bourgeoisie, I hear.
Oh, they hated me for a while. I took and ate their
Eatings and
babies.
hear things, but they will not talk to
Oh,
you. Miscreants.
okay, interesting. That's changed.
Well, I'm confused as to what we're talking about. What are we doing again?
Birds, they see everything and hear everything, but they will not share their secrets. It is infuriating.
I'm sure it is. Is that all? Can we go?
Anyway,
Krugen starts feeling uncomfortable by the skull man looking at him.
So far out of his depth, he might as well be at the bottom of the lake.
Right,
Thank
well, I
you so
suppose
much,
we will
Tomas.
start heading out. I just want to say before we leave, it's great to finally meet you. Bite Size has told us so much, so getting to actually meet you in person is really nice. Oh my gosh, she talks about me? Oh my gosh.
He says that you are great protectors of your realm. And I need you to become great protectors of ours.
We are going to do
We're on it.
absolutely everything in our power to do just that. I promise.
Great.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
And he will
We will do
uh,
our best.
dissipate and vanish.
Oh,
Gone.
does he do that a lot?
That's one way to leave a
He
room.
does. That's how we met him. He appeared out of nowhere and grabbed our asses and brought us here.
Huh.
I don't mean to be insensitive, but like, he has a deer mounted on the wall, and he looks like he has a deer head. Do you think it's a relative?
You know, that's a really, really, really good question for someone who is not any one of us.
You know
I
this
was
isn't
talking
his
to whoever
house, right?
decorated this room. Sorry, what?
Wait, so
This isn't his house.
I didn't know that.
someone
No.
else, like,
This is
comes
just-
and hangs out
But is
here.
it still awkward?
This is the
it still
place that
awkward
he
for
could
him?
live.
Is it
Got
still awkward for him to
defensive.
come in here and see that?
I mean, it's difficult
Who
to tell where his
decorated?
eye line goes, to be fair.
Yeah. Anyway.
Just a bit
Let's go,
insensitive.
yeah?
That's all we're saying.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
go. Ooh, I'm on top of you.
Yeah, that happens. Everyone in this group gets real familiar. No, I'm kidding.
It's real
Oh
cozy.
god. I mean, he did call me a
Very good.
9 earlier.
No one in this group has fucked each other, alright? I'm just saying that now.
Not yet.
I got
But he
real
called
close
me a 9.
a couple of
Oh, God.
times. There was one time in the brothel.
Oh.
We're
It
not
was
Yeah.
talking.
Tamaki has a hot dad.
Oh,
He is
great.
a
That's
fine
basically-
specimen.
That's basically what ended up happening is my parents were visiting and then Bass looked like my dad and I thought my dad was gonna cheat on my mom and me and the girl were there and then I was really invested in trying to make sure my dad didn't cheat on my mom and so she's all like, you wanna get out of here? And then I snapped in a really rude way and then we broke up basically, so.
Do you want a hug?
I would love a hug, oh my gosh. And she drops to her knees and just hugs you.
Yay, okay.
Oh my god.
I hug
No.
nicely. I despite my tiny arms, it's a nice hug.
Oh yeah, great hug, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Alright.
You know,
So,
theoretically, anyone you've done the deal with could have been Bast.
if you think about it, he's not wrong.
It's
He doesn't
unlikely,
talk much,
but
when he does, it's very funny.
There's
Chance
like a
is never
there's like a-
zero.
Yeah, it's never zero that anyone that you've had sex with, it might have been Bass. You have no idea.
Krugen just stares at Golgurn and then looks at Bast. Just shakes his head.
Alright, so are we just gonna straight up head northeast then?
I
When the-
suppose. I mean, it seems like Comus knows what he's talking about, and if he thinks we
I
can
can
gain a
go.
powerful ally, I feel like it's probably a good move.
Right, yeah, okay.
If there's a possibility of this ambush happening, it would probably be a great idea to not be in the middle of a civilian population.
Oh, are we going to tell them before we leave? Or are we not
Ah.
bothering 'cause we're leaving?
If we leave, they will
I'll-
follow us and not kill people here.
Yeah, okay. Glad we're on the same page with that. Let's go.
Are
Fair.
we?
Yeah, I said the exact same thing earlier. Whatever.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm much for
Attention
talking
here.
to the crows.
All right, and the party heads out back to the city, and I assume makes their way out of the city.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So the
In a
party,
general northeastern direction.
the party starts moving into these like fully burnt and destroyed lands, and from what Tengu remembers hearing, that this is the result of Tsutsiko's power clashing and killing the archfey that lived here and ruled this land.
Yeah, this is sort of the scorching destruction I was talking about earlier.
Oh my gosh, it's awful.
Yeah,
A bit of a number on the place.
based on the destruction of. You know how we were saying the different leaders of the different courts, when they get destroyed, their lands get destroyed? That's. Ta da!
All right, and
Dear.
you guys head out and start heading towards the Winter Kingdom, or the Winter Court, I should say. Your first day passes without much incident. You guys head out and walk along the ruined paths. The earth is scorched, the trees are destroyed for probably like 5 hours of your walk. That's how far the destruction reached from this like massive clash of power. And eventually the trees and land starts becoming as you would expect again. The trees are vibrant colors. You hear birds in the air. You hear the rustling of animals going past. And you make camp.
Bittersweet at this point.
You make camp for the first night. I believe I forgot the camp map. Give me 1 second.
While you're doing that, can I roll survival to find mushrooms?
Sure thing.
Cool. Hey, that's pretty good.
Ooh, definitely gonna get some good mushrooms, some nice shrooms.
Yeah, good shrooms.
You gotta
You
get
find
the
some
group
fun ones as well.
I'm doing it so we don't have to use as much rations. That's a different purpose. Just saying. I've got my doobie for the others. It is very fun saying doobie in that accent.
It's Adobe.
I got a doobie. Not to be confused with Adobe Photoshop.
Smoking the marijuana.
Solid,
All
solid jokes
righty.
tonight,
Some
everybody.
Mary Jane.
Back in the vengeance, baby.
All right, and it is your first night.
Theron, I rolled a 25. How many mushrooms do I get?
Enough to
Oh.
make a delicious mushroom stew. for the
Hell
night.
yeah, it's on the fire right now.
Yeah. You even find some small game to go in with it.
Hell yeah, protein.
Nice. Should somebody
Stews up.
Thank you.
keep watch tonight?
Definitely. Definitely. I feel like we should probably take it in some shifts, make sure everyone gets some adequate rest, right?
Good idea.
Yes.
So, does anyone in particular want to take the first watch?
I will.
I can take.
Okay, so sounds like Krugen will take first, and then Karen can take second, and then I can take the third one.
I can go after.
I
Sounds
think
like a plan.
we're only gonna need 3 watches, depending on how long we rest, I guess. But
All right, I'll go first tomorrow then.
okay.
All right, so on watch is Krugen, Karen, then Tamaki, yes?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do we roll?
I'm doling out stew.
Oh, he's rolling. Oh no.
No, he's rolling.
He's rolling,
things.
I'm doling.
Those are numbers, all right. Those are sure numbers.
All right, continue your RP.
So have you did you forage a lot during the first mission that we sent you out on here?
I did. That's where the whole thing with the crows actually happened. First night, instead of going for mushrooms, I went for eggs. Turns out that was someone's kid. Everyone got mad.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was
no.
bad, especially because I was on the trip with another druid, right? His name's Briar. He's very much in touch with plants, and I, as a druid myself, have more generally in touch with animals. And then I get here and I ruin immediately my relationship with the animals in the area. So he was able to help us navigate and go through the area, right? And here I am sitting there being useless while a bunch of crows shout back at me. And it was not a good time the first little while, because the things that I sort of trusted and was used to communicating well with were on my ass. So that was less than fun. Yeah. Big old mouthful of soup.
So you killed children.
No, it was look, I was going to protein, right? Eggs, they're good, they're high in protein, they can help us survive and do the trek and all that kind of stuff. It nutritionally, I thought it was a good idea, but what I should have done was ask first.
You
Instead,
hear that? Nutritionally, babies are fabulous.
Eggs!
If we see a baby, we should eat it.
We've killed babies before. Wasn't that dragon we killed a baby technically?
Oh no.
I don't remember killing a baby.
Yeah, a baby dragon.
Just because you don't remember it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I
Oh,
don't
remember we
think
went-
a baby would be the right description.
Young, adolescent.
Young.
I don't know.
Youthful.
Different than a baby.
True.
Alright, anyway, after a little while, we did come to a truce in that I asked for forgiveness, I talked to Gwena for a while, I talked to the crows, I apologized. I've been getting just mushrooms from then on, which is honestly a little bit more up my alley. Mushrooms have a much better relationship with me as of late. So they understand the sacrifice, whereas the crows did not, so yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Wait, you talk to the mushrooms before you eat them?
I have mushroom friends. They come to me when I need help.
Didn't we fight some mushrooms one time?
We did.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Look.
mushrooms were not nice. They were bad.
Just like
They were
any
not-
groups of beings, there are good eggs and bad eggs. And that's not against the crows.
And the baby eggs are the best.
It's a common metaphor where I come from. Anyway, yeah, so
delicious stew. Thank you very much for making.
Glad I could help.
Of course.
Right, before we all head off to bed, I'm going to use some of my magic to see if I can learn anything about what we're facing.
You can do that.
I don't know whose bed this is, but it's mine now. I'm going to sit, and I'm going to cast divination.
Ooh.
Ooh, very nice.
All right, what's your single question?
I'm going to ask how we're going to be assailed.
Oh, smart.
Says I can be cryptic.
You can be cryptic.
Well,
It doesn't say you
I
have
don't
to
like
be,
that. That's the
though.
first thing you said, my
Okay,
dude.
okay, but he has the option to, so then he's gonna.
It's also
Holy shit.
supposed to be a useful thing.
Brina, you
Trash
okay?
can? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, geez. Did the water bottle tower fall over? Sorry. I don't mean to rag on you, it's just funny.
No, it's okay.
Is Brina okay?
Brina, are you still with us?
Okay, when he said cryptic, I didn't think he meant for real.
I think we're just gonna wait this out, guys.
It's just a thud. How are we gonna get a sail? Like that! Boom!
Theron is in our walls already. He is a sailor.
I'm back.
God. Yes.
Okay.
Is everything
Is
okay?
Rena
We were
okay?
concerned about Brina.
The mirror fell off the wall.
Oh,
Oh,
geez.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
7 years of bad luck? Are you alright?
Um,
Did it break?
so to Gulgurn, yes, it did break. To Gulgurn,
Oh
Oh
no.
shit.
you will get the reply. The yellow and the green will fall. Knives come in the night.
Okay.
We know that.
But it's, confirmation. Okay. In addition to that, I'm gonna use augury.
Receive an omen. And they result to specific action. 30 minutes. Okay. What do you plan to do within the next 30 minutes?
I want to know. Trying to think about how to word it for the. Setting 2 guards instead of 1.
Wheel.
Okay. Excellent. After I've done my shit, I will pack all my
Shit.
bones and such away.
After I'm done my shit, I'll pack up my shit.
All my stuff, I'll pack it all up. I'll come back over. Everybody's still chilling. Well, as usual, the answers I've received are not simple, even though I never expect them to be. However, I do think that we should have set 2 guards at the same time, not 1.
Okay, well, Tengu join me on my watch then. Who wants to join Krugen on his, and who wants to join Karen on hers?
I don't mind joining somebody.
So Karen then.
Okay, so
I will
it's
stay with
Karen
Krugen.
and Golgurn with Krugen. I've made the decision. There you go.
No, I was gonna say,
Fabulous.
I'll take it easy.
Decision-making skills are impressive.
It's
Decisive.
decided.
All right then. So Krugen and Golgurn first watch. And
And we said the
we'll
green
go
and the yellow, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the green and the yellow will
Alright.
fall by knives in the dark.
Oh, right. Maybe we should
And
pace it. We shouldn't be maybe
the-
in the same watch then. Then maybe because we could fall at the same time, you know?
Yeah, but like
So
it's like if we're both back to back. and
But if we're both
scanning.
I feel like
it
that's a
says
very poor way to
will
watch.
fall. It's will fall. If at least we can make it harder for them by
Unless acted upon
not taking us both out at once and leaving our entire rest of the party vulnerable, you know?
Oh, for God's sake. Tengu, go on watch with me. Golgurn, go on watch with the yellow.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Fair enough.
The first watch was
Me.
Was Krugen. So Krugen
Right.
and Tengu first
Krugen.
watch. And
Sounds
then
good.
Aaron and Bass the second watch, and then we're last watch.
Aaron. Advanced. Oop, forgot the third one.
And then we're the third.
Advanced.
Hey, notes.
Nobody gets confused.
All right, I guess everybody go to bed.
Good night. Would you like me to read you a bedtime story?
God, no, I'm fine. Thank you.
Absolutely not.
Leave one of the beds that's open. I like the sky at night. After I'm done.
Kurgan will come up here and hop
At
up on
least
this
there was an
rock.
odd number of places to sleep here.
I
If
feel
you're
like
there,
I feel like the tents are big enough that we could have
Who's-
more than one person. in a
Who's
tent.
bunking up?
right.
But also the way that we're doing watch, if we do a 2-person watch, then like it's fine.
I'll cover this end while you're over there.
Like, uh,
Right. So the night progresses. The watches change, and nothing much happens.
Ruben sleeps on the rocks.
He would, yeah.
All right. It is the next morning, and strangely, nothing has happened.
Is there any stew left over? Can I heat it
Plenty
up?
of stew.
Hell yeah, heating it up. Breakfast.
I feel like because Tamaki and Gulgurn had the last watch, that like Tamaki would have already like heated it up because she's already
Excellent.
been awake at this point. So
Thanks
that's all. Good
for
morning.
that. I
Of course.
appreciate that.
How did
All
everybody
right.
Make us
sleep?
One night down, and
3
what's
weeks
that?
worth to go. Till we hit
Can't
the
wait.
frigid cold.
And who knows? Maybe they're meeting us there too.
Wouldn't that just be so fucking cool? God.
Yeah.
It would be lovely if they just died in the frozen wasteland. Is that too much to ask?
That is
Seriously.
not too much to ask.
Knowing the Feywild, probably.
I want to know. So Tengu, I mean, it's been on my mind since she was talking to me about it, and you know, since we're on the subject, I want to know where these people are getting their information from that they think we want to take everything over. You know?
I don't have a clue. I'm sorry. Like,
No,
mostly,
I'm just saying, like generally. You know, I didn't expect you to have
generally,
an answer.
sure. I just, honestly, a lot of the time out here was just thinking about survival. So, but yeah, there was that conversation with the older gentleman when he was talking about friends, and I'm wondering if maybe someone we trusted pulled the knife, sort of metaphorically. I don't
wonder.
specifically know who, and I hate that I'm probably the one most equipped to know, and that fucking sucks.
Well, I mean,
Frankly.
I wonder if part of why they're thinking that is you know, I don't want to be all like, why are you so obsessed with me? But just like, is it because I'm an Iron Lord that they think that? Where it's just like, oh, you already are a ruler of a kingdom, and now that you're a demigod, you're just gonna keep on taking power until you have all of it, because like that is so not me. I already have too much power. I already kind of hate
Honestly,
how much power I have.
I think it's specifically a Seven thing because I just wanted to be left alone in the forest and no one let me. So, yeah, I'm definitely not the power hungry type, and I can tell you're not either. But situationally, I have demonstrated that, except when I actually got the powder, which was just by being nice.
To be fair, that's what happened with me too. Like, number one, we stumbled into being the Iron Lords. We were just hired to get an item, and then we stumbled into ruling a whole kingdom. And as you can tell, we're still bumbling through it.
Right,
then
so someone's got an entire warped perspective of the circumstances in both of our situations.
Absolutely. Like the way that I ascended was Zuglag. He was going to get killed by a dragon, and then I jumped in and was going to sacrifice my life for his, and that's how I ascended. Like, does that sound like someone who wants to just have all the power ever? Like, no.
Right, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So maybe, if that's the case,
a
if it's all warped like this, maybe they're hearing it secondhand rather than directly.
It's a cult. They're leadership is clearly telling them one thing that may or may not be reality. That is a very classical feature of a cult.
That's fair.
Plus, rumors are really insidious. You know, like a game of telephone where someone says one thing and then like 50 people later it's something totally different.
Right. So if it is a friend, they're deliberately being loose with the truth.
I wonder if it's someone that we already know, because I mean, like, obviously we've made some enemies in our time as the Iron Lords and whatnot, so I wonder if it's someone that we're already aware of, or it could be a total stranger. Who knows?
Right. Is it in the Iron Lord circle, or is it in the rescue mission circle?
Right. Dude, how fucked up would it be if it was bite size? Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be crazy. I wouldn't believe it though.
No, me either. That'd be ridiculous.
Turns out it is.
Stare sadly into my
me
soup.
and Aaron, our DMs be plotting. No, I'm kidding.
You're just saying that to throw us off your trail.
I'm playing 5D chess and you don't even know.
D&D.
Dungeons and Dragons and Deception.
Oh shit. I was
Well,
just trying
I
to
guess-
get 5Ds in there.
Like maybe like when this happens and let's say like we're able to like subdue the person, right? And we have them subdued and then maybe we could like question them and just be like, who do you work for?
Right, yeah, assuming we don't fall. I'm still concerned about that word. You don't seem to be as concerned about the actual sort of quote unquote prophecy.
I'm compartmentalizing and trying not to show how internally I'm freaking out. And apparently it's
Fair.
working. So
Well, great. I'm sorry if I'm making that harder to do.
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just we're already here doing this mission and I feel bad enough because the whole reason we have to do this mission is because of us, and now we're like complicating it further because it's like, hey guys, there's assassins now too. Crazy.
Just when you thought it couldn't get worse.
We've got so much to
Literally.
do after this, right? That whole 7 mission you were talking about is it's feeling both more real and more far away at the
Well,
same
I mean,
time.
ultimately, we aren't really going to be able to do much until we find the orange, and who knows when that person's going to ascend. So, I mean, it could be like a week after this, it could be like months after this. It kind of sucks in that regard because it's like, who knows when someone's going to be orangey enough to become the orange.
Delicious.
Who's going to eat enough carrots?
Beta carotene is the most important thing. I don't know how we isolated that in this universe, but we did.
We did. We did.
Oh,
right.
God.
Has everyone consumed their stew? Should we pack up camp and start heading on our way?
Yeah, let's get going.
Yes.
All right, and you guys head out for your second day. The morning passes by fairly easily. There's some like fallen trees and stuff that you guys have to get past, but nothing crazily of note. Around noon, Tamaki, your sending stone starts vibrating.
Oh, I take it out and I
I'm
answer
gonna
it.
Wait. Just a
Right
quick
now?
question.
I take it out and I have it in my hand. I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm trying a new thing when I answer a sending stone. And I go and I bring it up to my ear and I'm like, yellow.
What does Tamaki's ringtone sound like?
Vibrated.
It's vibrating. There's no ringtones. I'm sorry.
There's no ringtone.
I would love a ringtone though.
I'll think on it. I'll get back to you. So yeah, she picks it up and she's like, yellow.
Is it a clear signal or is it like staticky?
It's a clearish signal.
It's because she's the yellow.
Mackie!
You get
Mackie,
it.
are you there?
I do.
Yeah, I'm here. I have like a finger in one ear and the other hand is holding my sending stone. And I'm like, what's up, Dougie?
Oh, thank fuck. No, it's bad. It's all bad. We had a bunch of soldiers come back through the portal. They were bleeding out.
The foothold's been attacked. The portal's gone. The Face City,
portal's-
the one you were just in, it's been destroyed. It's gone.
No. It's. What do you mean it's gone? Can anyone
It
else hear this,
means-
by the way?
You were all stuck over there.
Oh my gosh.
What is he
Can anyone-
saying? Tell him I say hi.
I was gonna say, can anyone else hear the sending stone, or can
No,
like,
it's just
I
you.
just hear it? Okay. Bast says hi. Sorry, he was insisting that I say that. But the portal's destroyed and we're stuck in the Fey realm.
Great.
What the townsfolk?
The Felly
like-
Alley, whatever you want to call it, that whole place, it's gone. All the soldiers that came back, we only got a handful. They were bleeding in a complete mess. They just barely managed to get the portal shut to keep anything else from coming through.
So basically, we're stuck here until the job is like completely done. And when the job's done, could we call you back and they could reopen it?
Yeah, do you think I have any idea how a Fey fucking portal works? I don't know what's going on.
Well, can you ask someone? Can you go to the library and be like, hey, once they like deal with Tsutsiko's like whole thing and everything's fine, like can we open the portal so they can come back? Or like do I need to make a summer home in the Feywild?
Look, I'm going to get our people on it, all right? I'll get an answer for you as soon as I can. Look, Tsukiko's coming for you, all right? Be careful. Watch your backs. And, I mean, clearly if she can level a fucking city, she must be completely out of control.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
wonder if
worried
she's been-
about you.
I'm wondering if she's been planning this the entire time, and also how long has it been since we've been gone on your side?
How long has it been? You've been gone for 3 weeks.
3 weeks. It's
my
literally we've been here for a day on our side. My God, the time here is crazy. Oh my gosh.
I nod. Like, yep,
Bergen
that
just
tracks.
kind of like shrugs and gives like a yeah kind of face.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, we're
Well-
both just
well-
like,
Well, Zug, I really appreciate you giving us a call and giving us an update about this. We intended to see this through to the end, but I guess we're really in it now. And then she like lowers her voice a little bit and like covers her mouth and is like, by the way, how's Rotari doing? Are you guys hanging out?
Yeah, he just. For the love of the gods, Tamaki, focus. You've got people dying, and you might be the next one. All right, your girlfriend's fine.
Okay,
Aw.
one, we're not back together yet. And two, thank you for telling me.
Yet.
Yes.
It's gonna point out that word.
You can actively hear Zuglag sigh on the other end of the phone and feel him clutch the bridge of his nose.
Well, anyway, obviously we need to speed up what we're doing, so I'm going to restrain myself and not ask if she's been talking about me. So thank you very much for the update, and I'll talk to you later.
Doesn't sound
Okay,
quiet
great. I'll
anymore.
try to keep my kingdom from not burning down. Try not to die. Ta-ta!
My gosh. I hang up and I put it away, and I'm like, okay, so the city that we just came from has been leveled. It is gone. A lot of our
I'm
soldiers
sorry?
are dead.
Did anyone
Like
make
it's
it back?
it's gone. Like he said it is gone. The portal is closed. Very few of our soldiers made it back through, hence why they closed the portal, but a lot of our people are dead, and apparently where we just were is fucked.
Oh.
Did anybody make it? Who made it out?
I don't know. I feel like Zuglag didn't know that. It sounds like it was
Oh,
a pretty
no.
rushed affair, and just a couple of our people managed to make it back through. But oh my gosh.
Bite-sized Dad said he couldn't leave.
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
And his
Oh my
power.
gosh.
Oh fuck! I hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay too. Oh my gosh. What are we gonna tell her if he's not?
Let's not worry about that right now. We have bigger problems to deal with first.
And as
No,
you
you're
say
right,
that,
you're right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
All
Oh,
of
no.
the problems we have to deal with first.
How did
creatures coalesce out of the darkness around you.
Fucking finally.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh no.
Good.
It's so good to be back.
It's good to be back!
So So I have some reading of my character sheet to do by the time we come back.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone, please be aware of your character sheets and abilities.
Facts.
The
I've had it open in a separate window the entire time, so whenever it's not my turn, I can be reading it. So I don't want to
Nice.
hear that actually.
Good, good. Glad to hear it.
Having it open does not equal reading it and understanding.
Quick, throw the doobie at
Yeah,
him.
especially you, Tamaki,
No,
who's
save it.
literally never used her Battlemaster maneuvers.
If we put them to sleep.
Listen.
Even
I'm gonna
after
do
I
better this
hand
season,
wrote
I
you a cheat
promise.
sheet last season.
A
swear,
cheat
this
sheet
season
is
I'm
a
gonna-
brilliant idea. I might need to do that.
It is
This
actually
season
very
I'm gonna
helpful.
do so much better, you guys. I promise.
All right, so our next session. Are we good for Saturday, February 8th?
Yep.
Same
To
time.
my knowledge,
Should
we don't have anything going on, so I think so.
I believe we're good.
6:30, same
Shoot.
time?
6:30, same
Good.
time?
Yeah, I
Alright.
still work till 6 p.m., so 6:30 is definitely the best
As far as
option.
I know, I'm good.
Love it. I love when we can schedule things without problems.
Woo!
So nice.
I
Well-
know the feeling.
Did you not like the one session every other month?
I did not.
What?
Thank you so much for joining. It has been
Thank
a
you, Jared.
blast today. Woo! So fun.
I
is fun.
agree.
And we got to exactly where I was hoping we'd get to tonight.
Hell
Lovely.
yeah.
You guys, I know how much you guys waste time, and I can judge it now.
Oh my god.
What do you mean waste time?
Yeah, exactly. We role playing. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Number one,
Thank
we
you.
definitely do waste time. Number two, you made that apothecary interaction way longer than it needed to be. You were trying to get in and out, and you were
It's not
over
just
here.
us taking
That's
our-
the point.
It's on my terms, so it's fine. says the GM.
Exactly.
I feel like we had some valuable character beats today, so
It
that's
is.
fine.
I love RP. I live for it, especially between characters. I love
Because
when
don't have
I can
to
just
talk as the DM.
when I can just sit here and listen to you guys talk. It's my favorite time.
We had some really good moments. I thought Rotari was done. So her showing up again at all, crazy. I'm so excited about it. Everything's getting so complicated. I love it.
I thought it was a fun callback.
Yeah,
And-
you handled that really well, by the way. Like, just the actual like encountering your ex that you still have
Tamaki
I was
has
gonna
not
say a
even-
flag for it. What's the
a-
word?
holding a torch.
Carry a torch. Thank you.
Yeah. Tamaki has not even attempted to date anyone since. So it's like still, even though time has passed, it's still very fresh. And part of why she hasn't bothered dating anyone else is because like she's not over her. She's totally not over her. And she's been dealing with 50 million other things. So she's had no time to actually properly like process the breakup in the first place anyway.
Also, thank you, Gogurn, for the investigative work. That was excellent.
Yeah, that was
Yo.
Shout out to Gulgurn.
Tamaki says friends with benefits only.
So, something to note, especially because none of you are new, and a lot of these characters are established and old, and a lot of you are gods, and
This
high
is
level.
boring. Fuck.
These are
No,
not
no.
going to be easy
don't-
fights.
Yeah, these fights are gonna go hard. I'm excited about it.
Okay, so we're gonna have one day of role playing and then 3 sessions of fucking fighting. Cool.
Pretty much.
Sweet.
Ah.
I love that. It's gonna be good.
I cannot wait to punch.
Krugen punch. That's
that-
all he
was
do.
Did that come from Krugen or Jordan? Hard to tell.
Yes.
All right, everybody. You guys have a
Oh, God.
wonderful night. Thank you guys again for joining, and I'll see you next week.
Can't wait.
Absolutely.
Take
Goodbye.
it easy.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.